shot, tip save, Binnington, rebound, he got that one too. Kadri in the follow-up, Binnington fell over. Here's Manson, Binnington's reset. Manson scores! Josh Manson wins game one.
First for the Avs. At the line, Taves, Makar to the inside, and it's blocked. Back to Taves, and he scores!
Avalanche bench for overtime. On the draw, Helm up with it. Here's Makar, loose it goal. Arturi Lehkonen has scored, and for the second straight year, he sent his team in overtime to the Stanley Cup Finals.
McKinnon has two in the game. He's flying into the zone. Nathan McKinnon drive, and he scores!
There we go. Game 4, Stanley Cup Finals action here. Colorado Avalanche, Tampa Bay Lightning, ladies and gentlemen. Got the new gear, the Stanley Cup Finals shirt on. New change. We're ready to turn a new leaf in this series as the Colorado Avalanche. Here, turn to Game 4 here in Tampa Bay, Florida. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Neighborhood Play-by-Play. I'm Jeremy Case of the Case by Case Sports Show. And we will soon be joined in the intermission by Bronco Bill of Broncos Breakdown here for all the intermissions and post-game show tonight. Avalanche find themselves up 2-1 coming into Tampa Bay. Here, it's a very, very crucial game for the Avalanche. Another step on their throat moment. What's going on, Johnny Baki? Thank you very much for tuning in. And Broncos Breakdown, thank you very much. Avatar, thank you very much as well. Mundugus, thank you guys all for tuning in. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here getting ready for Game 4. Avalanche lead 2-1. It's very simple for the Avalanche. They got to get back to the way they were playing defensively. I heard a lot of people blaming Darcy Kemper for the loss after he gave up 4 or 5 goals and was pulled inevitably after that. But gotta remember this Avalanche team. The Avs know. Darcy Kemper knows he's not the better goalie than Andrei Vasilevsky. So it's going to rest on the defensive shoulders on the Colorado Avalanche to pull him through. To lead the Avalanche to victory here so that they may hoist Lord Stanley's Cup, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I need everybody to remember. Better news, Nazem Kadri back tonight. He'll be on limited duty, though, not taking any faceoffs here. Still no word on Andrei Burakovsky as well, though. Both Nikita Kucherov and Ryan Paul will play tonight, as noted by John Cooper, head coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning. John Cooper was noted. They will both play tonight after Kucherov left the game and Paul was shaken up pretty badly as well. He was slow getting up. Graham, thank you very much. Let's get ready to roll. Absolutely, Graham. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, and thank you. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is another step on their throat moment here for the Colorado Avalanche. We're getting ready for Game 4. Teams are taking the ice, getting a little bit of warm-ups in. We'll have the national anthem, and then we'll go with the broadcast, obviously. Let's see. I think Burakovsky is playing, Graham said. That would be huge if Burakovsky is playing. We've been missing him these last 2 games. Obviously, also big news coming off last night's NHL awards. Cale Makar is your 2022 Jack Norris Trophy winner. First defenseman in Colorado Avalanche history to ever obtain that honor and award. If, and these a capital I, a capital F, if Cale Makar were to win both the Conn Smythe and the Avalanche win the Stanley Cup final, he would be the first player since Nicholas Lidstrom did it in 2002 to win the Norris Trophy, the Stanley Cup Trophy, and the Conn Smythe Trophy all in one season. It has not been done in 20 years. Nicholas Lidstrom did it in 2002. That is what's on the line. Legacy is what's on the line here tonight. Johnny Bakke said Avs need to take target blocker side of Vasilevsky. That's his weak side. In game 3, they seem to target his glove more than they did in game 2. Just saying. Absolutely. There's one of two ways to beat Andrei Vasilevsky. One way is, like Johnny said, top shelf blocker high, bar down. The other way is to get Andrei Vasilevsky up out of the crease and go up top as well. Third way is to get down low and dirty and fight for the puck and really push and shove him around to move the puck around him and in, as we saw Gabriel Landeskog do that in game 3 for one of the Avalanche only 2 goals in that game. So we're getting ready for the national anthem here. We're just waiting and waiting and waiting, ladies and gentlemen, as we always do. I think we're about 3-ish so minutes away from puck drop here. But yes, legacy, immortality is on the line. It is the Stanley Cup Finals. This is what you play for. This is what every hockey player plays for. Now singing the national anthem down on the ice here. Take a sip of my Shasta Cola here. As I use it to... it's a nice cola. It's a nice beverage. I don't know. Shasta Cola, if you want to sponsor, reach out. No streams appear to be working. Sigh. What do you mean no streams appear to be working? What streams? What streams? I don't know. I don't know what that means. It says we're live. Are we working? Is every chat? Can you hear me? Is everything working? I need to know if it's working. Am I good, chat? Broncos Breakdown, am I good? Johnny Bakke, am I good? Avatar, am I good? I need some reassurance here in the chat that I'm okay. That I got 12 people watching. Are we frozen? Because there is another show technically running in coordination with this one. So if we're running into problems, so we're good. Okay, great. Just my game stream. Got it. Well, you have play-by-play here, Graham. You have play-by-play here, so don't worry about that. I will give you all the visuals that you need. Makar won the Chuck Norris Trophy. Well, he could. I'm noticing a change in uniform here for the Avalanche tonight. I don't know. Is anybody else noticing that the Avs are wearing different uniforms? Is it me? Are they wearing different uniforms? The numbers are white. Oh, no, they're blue on the back. Never mind. They're white on the sides. Never mind. You're good, LOL. I thought they were blue all the way around. Still waiting for the national anthem. Colorado in their white road jerseys. We had better play like game 2. Yes. Avs need to play with the intensity they had in game 2, the urgency they had in game 2. Avalanche in their road white jerseys with the blue and burgundy trim. Lightning in their blue home jerseys with the white trim. As we're getting the final lines of the national anthem belted out at Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida. That is where this game's taking place, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in Portland, Oregon. And this is the Stanley Cup Finals, game number 4 here on the MHRT Network. We're getting ready right now. Players are circling the face-off circle there at center ice. We're getting ready. Darcy Kemper, Andrei Vasilevsky, your starting goalies for each respective side. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to bring up our scoreboard, and we are going to have Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals, ladies and gentlemen. First period action, here we go. Game 3, Vasilevsky had a .949 saving percentage. Darcy Kemper had a .773 saving percentage as it went down. Puck down now, and the Lightning have it here as Chernak will just rip it into the Avalanche zone, being contested and pushed out there by Johnson, and now Mikko Rantanen with it. Rantanen in the neutral zone, trying to come over the blue line. It'll be cleared into the Lightning zone by the Avalanche, but the Lightning will regroup it here. Chernak snaps it all the way across center ice as it's broken up. Killorn moves it alongside here for Hagel. Hagel with it, moving into the Avalanche zone. Kicks it back out to the blue line of Chernak. Over with a shot, tip, save, rebound, tip, save, rebound, save by Kemper. 3 straight saves, slap shot. Kemper's helmet comes off and they score. Wow. So there's a rule. Goalies are just allowed to play without their helmets. That's a rule now. Goalies are allowed to play with their helmets. Okay. That's a rule. Okay, I guess goalies don't need helmets anymore to keep playing, guys. I think that's a rule now. That's a rule. I mean, why just play with your helmet on? Why play with your helmet on at all? Why? Avalanche leaving again, the back door open on the net. That was all McKinnon's fault. That was all McKinnon's fault. They can't, again, Avalanche leaving the back door open. Puck down now. The Avalanche have it. Will clear it over the blue line into the Lightning zone. Intercepted here by Nichushkin. Shot. Saved by Vasilevsky. Shot. Rebound. Saved by Vasilevsky again as it's pushed off here by Palat here as he's given chase to it. Landeskog with it. They'll clear over the zone. Now here with Sergachev with his shot. And it's saved. Glove by Kemper. Right. There should be an immediate stoppage of play. It should be a safety thing, Johnny. I know that goalies are allowed to play, but it's a safety thing at that point. It's a safety issue. Even the broadcast, as terrible as the ESPN broadcast has been, they're bringing that up too. It should be a dead whistle. The play should be blown. Unbelievable. Puck down now, and the Lightning have it. Here's Hedman with it with a snap shot, but it's blocked in the middle. Being pushed out by Abe Kubel as it's moved along. Here we go now. The Avalanche have it as Logan O'Connor now as he pushes it over around here to Alex Newhook. It'll work it around to the blue line out to Devon Taves. Taves with the shot and went wide in the net. Coming around now is Newhook with it. We'll get it right back out to the point. McCarr with the shot. It's broken up in the lane, up and broken away, and it'll be just kicked out of the Avalanche zone and will force McCarr to retrieve. Here's McCarr now. Avalanche coming out with some speed. They're coming out with a lot of speed. They're not sluggish like they were in game 1. That is a positive sign already. Here comes now Taves with it. We'll kick it on over to Jack Johnson as he'll snap it into the zone. It's cleared out. Cogliano giving chase to it in the corner with Sergachev. He'll push it around to the left corner. The Lightning will try to kick it out, but now picked up by Manson with a shot as it's blocked by Sergachev before it even reaches Vasilevsky. Being kicked out of the blue line. Now to Johnson, over to Sturm, and it's intercepted and broken up by the Lightning. Now here they come on the other way. Now broken up by Sturm, and the Avalanche will retain it in their own zone. Snapped, being cleared to the zones. Here's Darren Helm with it now all by himself in the Lightning zone. We'll run it around the boards here. Sergachev cuts it off. Now out to Maroon. Maroon tries to send it out of the zone, and he will for Mikko Rantanen. Will retain it, though. There we go now. The Avalanche have it here. Here's now Devon Taves over the blue line. Cross-ice pass with a shot, and it's blocked out in front. Now Taves with the rebound behind the net. Kicks it back out. Up to the point. Getting broken up and contested now as it's going all around. Mikko Rantanen with the puck. Comes up, shot. And is saved by Vasilevsky as it's up and again. Devon Taves with it. Snaps it back to McCarr. Leaves it for McKinnon. McKinnon with it. We'll get it over to Lehkonen. Lehkonen Leaving it behind for McKinnon again as McKinnon comes and grabs it, goes back out to the blue line. Now to McCarr, or to Taves, snap to McCarr. McCarr with it on the blue line here. Here's McCarr with the shot broken up inside the lane and kicked out of the Lightning zone there. And it'll be touched up for an icing there by the Avalanche. 17 minutes left. Even 1-0 Tampa Bay. Here we go now. Face off here. Puck down, and it'll be kicked out to Bowen Byram. Byram with the shot. It's rebounded here behind the net here. Being worked out here. Now Nichushkin with it here. Now Chernak with it. Comes up with it. Intercepted and kind of be turned around, contested. And Landeskog will go back for it. Now out to Byram. Byram with it. Snaps it into the zone, being rimmed around the boards. We'll get to it. Here's Landeskog. Landeskog with it out here to Nichushkin. Out to the point, but it's broken up by Colton. Retrieved by Landeskog with it, turns around with the pass, and it goes out of the zone, and it'll force the Avalanche to retrieve. Now Landeskog with it, cleared to the zone. Here's Byram with it, leaves it behind for Kadri. Kadri will rim it around the boards here. Now for Nichushkin. Nichushkin across the Landeskog in the zone with a shot, and it went wide. Rebound, save again by Vasilevsky in front of the net. Now being pushed here by Byram, and being kicked out by the Lightning. Here and now being retrieved here by Devon Taves, being kicked out of the zone. Now being worked around the boards here. Here's JT Compher with it. We'll get it. Newhook. Cross pass ice, and it's broken up here. Now Devon Taves will get it and just chip it behind the net. Now here's Newhook. Newhook coming out from behind the net. We'll get it out to the blue line, out to Taves. Taves with it now. We'll get it over to Newhook. Back to Taves with a shot in the lane, but it's broken up by Palat and kicked out of the zone by the Lightning. Worked back by Taves as the icing is waved off there. So now here comes Andrew Cogliano with it over the blue line, clear, and leaves it for Nico Sturm. Sturm working in the corner around the net to the right side. He'll bring it along, and it'll be kicked out by Corey Perry to Paul, and will get out by Colton. Worked into the Avalanche zone. Kemper cuts it off here. It'll be left behind here for Jack Johnson as he kicks it out of the zone. It's in the neutral zone, being contested by both teams, but it'll be worked out over into the Lightning for an offside by the Avalanche. 5-1 are the shots here early on. Just a little bit, but you know what? They're doing a lot better than game two. Kadri's able to shoot, though. That's the positive sign. Face-off coming here, center ice here. 15:07 down, puck down, and the Avalanche will have it. Rantanen trying to clear it into the zone, but it's being contested there. We move back to the Avalanche, out to Byram, into the neutral zone. We'll snap it into the Lightning zone. But Vasilevsky will be there to cut it off. He'll send it along the boards, trying to get it out. Here's Cirelli now with it. And trying to move it to Killorn as Byram tries to cut it off, and he will as Rantanen gives Killorn a hit in the corner. So now here's Cirelli with it, with a shot from the point, saved by Kemper, kicked out in front. Byram with the rebound as they work it up the ice again, trying to work it out, and they'll work it back into their own zone. Now McCarr with it through the neutral zone, over the blue line. Here's McCarr all by himself, and it's broken up by Cirelli as he approaches the lane. Now being worked out here by Kucherov as it's being worked out here by the Lightning in the zone. Now will be worked out here by Rutta. Rutta with it. It'll clear it, and Kemper will cut it off behind his own net. Now out to Devon Taves here. Taves cross-ice pass here for Kadri as he flips it in and dumps it into the Lightning zone. Being chased in the corner now is Gabriel Landeskog with it. Trying to kick it out to Kadri. Now back out to Nichushkin in the left-hand corner. Now out to Kadri. Kadri with it with a trying to centerize pass, and it's gloved up by Vasilevsky. 6-1 the shots here. 13:59 left here in the first period, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals right here on the MHRT Network.
Wow, that's so big. I don't know who that is. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah.
Wow, that was awesome.
Okay, so
Welcome to our eating party.
And welcome to the show. My name is Mundungus Creeper. We're not there yet. Joined today by my co-host Glenn Hauser, Mr. Boggins, and the Canadian Moose Knuckle himself, Richie. How's it going, everybody?
That's unfortunate. Man.
That's unfortunate.
Ryan Edwards.
Welcome, Ryan. Thank you for
Ryan,
joining.
how
How
are
you
you,
doing today,
brother?
Ryan?
Can't hear. Ryan, are you? Can you hear me?
I digress.
Oh,
Glenn, you're muted or something. Your mic ain't working or something because you're talking and we ain't hearing nothing.
Oh, it's blinking.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, here we
There we
missed
go.
it.
Yeah, I'm making my world famous wings, the best wings that anybody's ever had, on Sunday.
You shut
Excuse
your
me,
mouth.
Johnny.
I will
Excuse me,
sew
Johnny.
your lips
Excuse me,
shut.
Johnny.
And
Excuse me, Johnny.
You are so wrong. It's not even funny.
What I call the jackass of the week.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 13:59 left here in the first period. Lightning already lead 1-0 here. Comment here by Broncos Breakdown, but the Lightning are cutting off. That's not a good thing for sure. Absolutely. We need to hit more against the boards. Absolutely. Make a presence felt. Faceoff will come here to the left of the Lightning net here. Puck down. The Avalanche win the draw. Now to Taves. It'll go beyond him over the blue line. And he'll have to retreat. Now Kucherov giving chase to him really hard as he'll dump it off for Makar. Makar from out from under his own net. Here come the Avs rushing down the ice. Now to give it out to Landeskog, but it's broken away there and chipped away by Chernak. Now retrieved by the Avalanche just before their own blue line and snapped into the zone over the blue line. Giving chase to it, but it'll be an icing call. So it'll be an icing call here on the Avalanche. It'll go all the way back down to the other side for the faceoff. Faceoff will come to the left of the Avalanche net, puck down, and the Avalanche have it here. Good positive side for the Colorado Avalanche. They are winning a lot of their faceoffs here. Makar with it behind his own net, trying to bring it out, and he will. We'll get it out to Jack Johnson. Or to Devon Taves as he snaps it into the zone, rims around the boards. Paul will cut it off there. Now being cut off again by Bojnik. It'll turn around shot, and it's saved by Vasilevsky by Lehkonen. Now Kadri with it. Now out in front, here's Lehkonen as he goes right around the net to the right side. Lehkonen back out to Mikko Rantanen as it's broken up there by the Lightning. And off the stick there of Bogosian. And now it'll be knocked in from the Lightning into their own zone here. And Byron will cut it off behind his own net, leaving it for Taves. Taves trying to work it along the boards, but being cut off by Killorn. Now the Avalanche will work it up out of their zone. It'll go all the way down as McDonough gives chase to it in his own zone. Picking it up, trying to get it through the neutral zone are the Lightning, and they will snap it through over the blue line. It has been cleared as the Avalanche try to snap it out of their zone, and they will back out to the neutral zone. Chernak for Killorn as they try to clear it into the Avalanche zone. They do. Cut off behind the net by Kemper, though, as it rims around the boards here. Kemper tries to get it up and high, but it'll go out of play. 6-2 the shots. 12:23 left. Jared Bednar looking for his first Stanley Cup ever. So here we go. Faceoff will come to the right of the Avalanche, or to the faceoff dot nearest to the penalty boxes here. It'll be Comfer and Bellemare for the faceoff here. Puck down now, and the Lightning will have it. Hedman here with it now. We'll get it and clear it into the zone here, but is I think a delayed offsides warning there as Byron will pick it up and cut it off out in front of net. Intercepted with the shot, and it's blocked out front by Eric Johnson. Now with another shot, saved by Kemper and covered up. A little pushing and shoving going on afterwards in front of the net here. Things are getting intense again. What a block by Eric Johnson. That's what I'm talking about. By the Avalanche have to play very elite defensively to stay in this game, and nothing shows premier defensive play than when Erik Johnson just dove out right in front of that puck, because Kemper's left weak side was a little bit open there as he was trying to get back over and slide back over. Great defensive play by Erik Johnson. Faceoff will come to the right of the Avalanche net here. It's going to be Darren Helm and Paul for the faceoff here. Puck down now, and the Lightning will have it. Back out Ruda, now out to Hedman at the blue line. Now with a quick shot, but it's off, deflected by Darcy Kemper. Avalanche struggling, trying to clear it out of their zone as it's being stuck up along the boards between Nico Sturm, and now Paul comes out with it. Now Paul trying to work it back over to the boards. Nico Sturm contesting it here as the Lightning will get it back out to the blue line. Now it's picked up by the Avalanche and moved out of the zone. Now Cogliano with it, intercepted at center ice here. Hedman with it. We'll get it over to Cirelli here. Cirelli will move it along the boards here and out of the Lightning zone, but there will be Bogosian there to retrieve it. Bogosian with it behind his own net as he waits for the line change and to set up the play. Here we go now. The Lightning will come out here, and they will Sergachev will snap it out here for Palat. We'll get it across ice to Stamkos as they enter the Avalanche zone, being mucked up against the boards. Here's now Kadri with it now as they intercept it. Now Kadri with it to center ice. We'll give it a cross ice pass as it's deflected up in the air. Devon Taves will come down with it, move it along to Kadri. Kadri with it again, move it out to the blue line here. Now with the shot from the blue line, it's blocked up and moved out of the zone. The Avalanche will retrieve it here at neutral zone. Nichushkin will dump it into the zone as it works around the boards, along the back of the net here. Now being worked along the boards by the Lightning, kicked out of the zone again. Now Makar with it now. We'll give it off to Gabriel Landeskog. Back over to Makar here, working it over to the center ice, and we'll get it cleared into the Lightning zone. But it'll be cut off by the Lightning and sent out of the zone. Now the Avalanche regrouping. Here comes Jack Johnson into the zone. Being hit up against the board by Bogosian now. McDonough breaking it up along with Bogosian. It's kicked out to Killorn as he moves it out of the zone. Cirelli giving chase to it as the Avalanche retrieve it in their own zone. Avalanche need to do a better job at entering the zone and be more aggressive about it. Give their guys backup and help as they're clearing it along the boards. The Lightning have it now here in their own zone. Here now comes Chirnak. He'll send it along the boards as Hagel clears it into the Avalanche zone. Being cut off by Josh Manson, though. Manson trying to cut it back off and move it back out. And he does. It's being pinballed around. Now moved back out with a shot by McDonough. It's blocked out in front by Lehkonen. Lehkonen trying to poke it away. Now Rantanen as he pokes it away. But it'll be retrieved by Chirnak and cut off behind the net by Darcy Kemper there. Here we go now. Avalanche waiting for the line change. It'll be Jack Johnson. Johnson now with it. We'll get it along, and it'll be broken up, being moved along and contested by both teams at center ice, and it'll be cleared into the Avalanche zone. Now the Avalanche will go back and get it here as Bowen Byram has it, as Lightning are all over the Avalanche here coming out here in the first period. I mean, the Avalanche are doing better than game 3, but still here's with a shot by Ruda as it's blocked out in front. Now here's a breakaway here coming down by the Avalanche. It's Newhook with it here as he's swarmed by Lightning in the corner here, now being worked along in the corner. Comfort tries to work it out the blue line for Byram. Now out for Makar. Makar with the shot tipped and saved by Vasilevsky as Comfort got absolutely clocked by Ruda right in the lane. Lightning trying to work it out. Byram has it though. He retains it. Flips it back into the Lightning zone. Now giving chase to it here is Logan O'Connor, but Vasilevsky will cut it off behind the net. Now being blocked off by the Avalanche here. Here's Helm with it in front of the net shot, and it's saved by Vasilevsky. It's coming back down. Devon Taves has it by the blue line here for Josh Manson. Back over to Taves by the blue line. Here's Taves with it as he snaps it around the boards behind the net. It'll come back over here to Manson. Now he tries to pass it along, but it's broken up. And now the Avalanche couldn't keep it in the zone. They'll have to retreat back in the neutral zone as Ryan Nash comes out and forces the Avs here. Now given chase here as it dumped into the Lightning zone. Helm lays a hit hard in the corner, but it's knocked out all the way down to the other side. No icing as it's waved off. Here we go now. The Avalanche have it here. Josh Manson will bring it out here. Give it a cross-ice pass to McKinnon. Turned around. Here's Paul with the shot. Saved by Kemper. Now McKinnon with it now. Man, that is rare to see a turnover in their own zone by Nathan McKinnon. Now the Lightning have it. Now the Avalanche have it. We'll move it along as Mikko Rantanen kicks it out to Lehkonen. Here's Lehkonen over the line right here with a shot, and it went wide as it was broken up here. Lehkonen tries to poke it back out, and it'll be worked back out to Hagel. Hagel with it, trying to work it over to the Avalanche zone. It gets cleared in, but Byram trying to cut him off as he does in the corner to try and work it out. Back out to the blue line here for Chernak with a shot saved by Kemper and up and out of play. Woo, crazy times. Crazy times, but Darcy Kemper has been better for the Colorado Avalanche. 7:24 left here in the first period. You're listening to Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals right here on the MHRT Network.
I build you up, you break me down, tear everything apart. I give you all I can, but then you go and break my heart. But this ain't true love, boo. Look, this ain't true love, this ain't me right here, so I'm gonna leave you. Can be with someone who doesn't care. You're running and running and running and running away from our problems. So here we stand on the edge tonight. There's no turning back now. I've been weak for 3 weeks. I can't think straight, no, I can't eat. I cry and I cry and I cry and I cry. The way I cry, it's time to say goodbye. Oh, this is what love do. I'm tired, this is how you lose. My trust for you, only you knew. I'm much I try, but love do. I've had enough. Treat you like you my everything, but you just shoot me down. 'Cause I am just your anything. You throw my heart around. This ain't true love, boo. Look, this ain't true love, this ain't you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. Let's move it up here. 7:24 left here in the first period. Avalanche have been slow offensively. They've been great defensively, both on the D line and Darcy Kemper. Although Nick Paul pickpocketed Nathan McKinnon there pretty early, as that was. But the Avalanche have been pretty solid defensively. Offensively, though, they haven't been the greatest. They've had trouble in the opposing zone here. Faceoff will come to the right of the Avalanche net here. Puck down now. The Avalanche will have it here as Makar gets it and tries to snap it off out of the zone. For Taves, now Taves will move it along ice over for Landeskog. Now to Makar. Makar over to Landeskog over to the blue line. Here's Landeskog. Leaves it for the shot by Kadri, but it's blocked in the lane. Rebound being chipped by Nichushkin, but it'll go wide of the net. Now here's Taves with it now. Kadri with it now. Moves it along behind the net. And Nichushkin will fail to get it as he was bumped off there. But he knocked it in, kept him by the head of Gabriel Landeskog out to Nichushkin. Nichushkin with it now. Gets it out to Taves in the slot. Shot with the block in front. Right out in front. Man, Taves had the slot virtually all to himself, though, as the Lightning move it up out of their own zone. Kadri with it now at the neutral zone. We'll get it and dump it to Taves as they clear the line here. Now Kadri again. We'll work it along back around the net. Here's Nichushkin with it. Works it back out of the blue line to Taves. Gives it up to Makar with a shot. Rebound by Nichushkin, and it's saved by Vasilevsky. Nichushkin had a little bit of open net there as it was poked away by the Lightning closing the back door of their net. Avalanche need to take notes about that. Now being worked along the boards here. The Lightning trying to work it out of their zone. Will be flipped up and out of the zone, being knocked down here by the Colorado Avalanche in the neutral zone here. Let's see here. And my stream froze. That's awesome. Sorry, we'll pick it up here. Right where I left off. My stream froze. I'm sorry. So we got a break in action here. I'll stop the clock. Here we go. 5:52 left. 5:52 left here in the first period. Face-off coming to the left. Puck down now. Vasilevsky will just cover that up immediately. Colorado leads the series 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1. 5:50 left here. Let's get some comments here. The Lightning are playing like they want it more. I can't believe the Avalanche don't have the juice to make better decisions. I'd say there's only one questionable decision-making play, I would say Broncos breakdown, and that I think the Avalanche are playing better defense, head and shoulders above what they played in Game 3. Way better defense. Darcy Kemper is on his, on his game today. He's doing really, really good. Like I feel pretty confident. I think the Avalanche just, I think they need some offensive confidence right now. I think that's where they're lacking right now. I think they need the offensive confidence. They need to get a goal. They just need to get a goal. And once they get a goal, they start rolling. That momentum starts rolling. It's just like the boys are a little bit lost right now. They're still trying to adjust. Clearly, they're clearly trying to adjust. And not only that, you throw Kadri back into the lines right now, and so that's somebody you haven't had in the lineup. And Kadri obviously isn't 100%. You can see that. I mean, he's only took one shot, and he's had multiple opportunities to take other shots, and he just dumps it around the net. So I mean, I don't think necessarily that that it's bad decision making. I just think it's a couple of things here. We come back to the action. It'll be 5:51 will be left here in the first period. Just getting ready here for a face-off to the left of the Lightning net here. So interview with just Jared Bednar just now, and he said that Kadri's 100%. He has no limitations, so we'll see Landeskog here with the face-off. It'll be Landeskog and Stamkos as the Avs win the draw here. Here now shot, but it's deflected immediately by Killorn. Giving chase to it is McKinnon and Killorn, and it's offsides, I believe. 5:42. Face-off will come to the far face-off dot over by the Avalanche blue line. Daddy Trujillo, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. We go now 5:42 left here. It'll be Rantanen and Cirelli for the face-off here. Puck down now. The Avalanche have it. They've been winning a lot of face-offs today. That's something to be confident about, Avalanche fans. Here's Devon Taves now, and he'll snap it into the Lightning zone as it'll rim behind the net, but be cut off there by McDonough. Trying to get it around to Cyranak, now into Killorn, as it's cut off by the Avalanche, but sent out of the zone by the Lightning. Now giving chase to it here is Hagel with it. Hagel with it turns around as he has it in the Avalanche zone. He'll just dump it behind the net for Killorn. Killorn being absolutely smothered upon by the Avalanche. Here comes Nathan McKinnon. He tries to work out of the zone, poke back in the zone, and it's whistled offside as the Lightning still thought it was onside. So 10-2 are the shots here. 5:10 left here in the first period. Game 5 Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to join us then for Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. $5:10 left here in the first period. Face-off will come to the nearest face-off dot, nearest to the we come to the right of the Lightning bench. Here now, Landeskog and Bellemare respectively for the face-off. Puck down now. The Lightning have it now, as they'll get it here out to Kucherov. Kucherov with it, and he'll just kick it out of the zone and move it along in the neutral zone. Being cut off by the Avalanche, though, but it will enter their zone. Kemper cuts it off behind the net, leaves it for Josh Manson. Manson with it will get it out to Byram. Goes off his stick, and Nichushkin will gather it there. Push it up to Landeskog as he'll flip it into the zone. Giving chase to his Nichushkin in the corner, but Kadri will pick it up there as it's poked away from him and moved out by Kucherov. Now out here to Palat. Palat with it over the blue line. Leave it for Stamkos here. Stamkos with a shot. Glove saved by Darcy Kemper. Darcy Kemper has played amazing. I don't want to hear any Avalanche fan give Darcy Kemper any flack. He's been amazing. That goal was not his fault. A goal was not his fault. The Avalanche forgot to slam the back door on the backside of the crease. That's why that goal went in. Here we go now. Face-off coming to the right of the Avalanche net. It'll be Helm and Paul, I believe. Puck down. The Lightning have it with a quick shot by Colton. It'll go up and into the left corner, being set behind around to the right side by the Lightning here. But Abe Kubel trying to cut it off there. It'll be worked along. Johnson trying to cut it off. Now out to O'Connor. O'Connor trying to move it out of the zone. Kept in and poked out by the Avalanche immediately. Here's O'Connor with it now, fighting with it with Paul right here by the Avalanche bench. Now Colton will poke it away. It'll be retained. Hedman will try to get it as a pass, but Johnson will pick it up in their own zone as we'll get a line change. Johnson with it will get it out to Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson will snap it into the Lightning zone, being chased as Cogliano and Rutta. Kick it out here. Now here's Helm with it with a shot, and it's blocked out. Shot again, and it went left end of the net. It'll be worked out of the Lightning by the zone. Now Byram giving chase to it here. Now out to Helm, but it's intercepted here by Bellemare. Now out here to Maroon. Here's Pat Maroon with it. Nice little dangle, though. Kicked back with a shot by Bogosian. He whiffed on it. Now with the shot again, as it's blocked out in front to the right side of the net. Now back out to the blue line to Maroon as he'll snap it in and around the net. Now being snapped around by Manson here. Back out to Byram. Byram will try to move it out here, but it's cut off by Bellemare. Bellemare is working it around the net here. Now Maroon here gets it back out to the blue line to Bogosian. Back out here to Bellemare with the shot, but deflected wide right up off the net into the glass. Now in the right corner here, now being worked along by Nash here. Nash with it. Turnaround shot in front of the net. Saved by Kemper, and it's knocked out of the zone. And I believe we're going to have a penalty. Avalanche just cannot get a break tonight. So it'll be Darren Helm will go to the box for 2 minutes here for interference. Kemper's played out of his mind. Helm just absolutely bodied Nash right out in front of the net. You can't do that. Avalanche need to do the best of not taking any frustration penalties. 3:03 left here. 2 minutes on the power play are the Tampa Bay Lightning. Face-off coming to the right of the Avalanche net. Puck down. Avalanche have it, poke it out, but intercept kept in by Hedman. Hedman with it over by the blue line. We'll work it across here for Kucherov. Kucherov with a shot saved by Kemper. Kicked out to the right of the net. Taves will get it and flip it out of the zone, but it'll be kept in by Kucherov. Kucherov with it around over to the side to Nash. Here's Kucherov with it now. Back over here to Palat. Palat with it in front of the net. Stamkos with a shot as it's broken up. Poked away by Logan O'Connor. Connor has it now. Here he comes through the neutral zone over the blue line. They got a short-handed chance. Leaves it behind. A slap shot saved by Vasilevsky as it rims out in front, and the Lightning will regather it here. Here's Hedman with it now. Coming over and entering into the zone. Hedman with it. Clears the blue line and being poked along by Perry. But it being poked out of the zone by Nichushkin. Hedman gets in, trying to dump it back to Perry to clear it into the zone. Perry does clear it in the zone, but Arturi Lekkonen's right there to lay in some hits. Valerie Nichushkin knocks it out of the air. Should have been a clear penalty. Now here comes all by himself in the zone, and it's broken away here. He's trying to kick it back out, but the Lightning will clear it out of the zone. Here comes Kucherov now with it. Over the neutral zone, over the blue line. Now to Killorn with a shot, and it went way high the net. Rebound almost out in front. But Nichushkin will get it and flip it out of the zone. Paul giving chase to it with Cogliano. He'll cut it off here in his own zone. Paul with it, working it along in the neutral zone. Cogliano in with it hard. And I don't know why, but my feed just cut off again. Unbelievable. Sorry about that, folks. So now here with it. Here come the Lightning with it, trying to clear it out by being poked away here by McKinnon. McKinnon with a shot. Save. Out was loose puck right out in front by O'Connor. Now coming back here, the Lightning here with a shot by Killorn. Saved by Kemper and just covered up right there. 1:10 will be the time left. Sorry, guys. My feed cut out again. Avalanche PK has been unbelievable. Here we go now. Face-off will come to the right of the Avalanche net. 1:10 left here in the period. Puck down now that the Lightning have it. Here's Palat with it now. Palat with it. 2-1. Period's over as the shot rimmed off the post technically. But now the Avalanche with it, struggling to clear it behind their own net. Now here is Cirelli with it. We'll leave it behind here for Hagel. Hagel with it behind in the right-hand corner. Being worked by Makar in the corner. Here's Hagel with it now. Being back out to the blue line with Shenak with a shot, but it's turned away and saved by Kemper. Here's Palat with it. Works it back out here to McDonough. McDonough with a shot down in front, saved by Kemper. Trying to be worked in for a rebound by Cirelli, but it's being poked away here by Landeskog. Trying to be moved out of the zone. Lightning will keep it in. Bouncing puck, and it's waved offside, I believe. No penalty called as the Lightning wanted it here. Here's now Byram with it now. Byram with it will move it out to McKinnon. Here's McKinnon over the blue line of the zone, but poked away immediately. Lightning playing stellar defense here. Now Johnson. Johnson with it, too short-handed. Now McKinnon trying to work it across. Here's Rantanen here as it's broken up in the zone here, being worked out. Here is now here, and that'll be the end of the first period. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lightning go up into the intermission here of the first period. I'm going to take a brief break here, but I'm going to let good old Bronco Bill come up in here and give his thoughts on the first period action. Bill, take it away.
I'm frustrated. Guys, I'm taking over for Jeremy in this first intermission. He's got some family issues he's got to deal with. So I am here. I'm frustrated. I want to know if I'm the only person that is frustrated with the way the Avalanche have played in that first period. Yes, they have a lot more energy coming out than they did in Game 3. My problem is their offense is stagnant. They're passing. I know they need to try and open up lanes, but Tampa Bay is closing down those lanes. They need to create something. They need to move the puck, create something, get traffic in front of Vasilevsky, do something, move the players around. I want to see some hard hits from the guys, going into the board, crash the board, hit these guys, take them off their game, take them off the puck, knock them off their skates, whatever you got to do legally without getting a penalty, of course, do it. Okay. I'm gonna calm down a little bit and back up. I understand. Tampa Bay's at home. They have their fans. They have their arena. They have the ice. Tampa Bay's ice is typically sluggish because of the humidity and things that happen in Tampa Bay with the weather. I understand that. So to me, obviously that slows the Avalanche down in speed because they don't have the clean, crisp, solid ice. It's kind of sluggish. I mean, there's ice there, of course, but there's a lot more snow technically than would be in, say, Colorado. I understand that. My problem is this. The Avalanche have to make adjustments. If they lose tonight, it's a best of 3. And if it's a best of 3, anything can happen, especially since Tampa Bay already in this playoff format, this playoff 4 different series, they've come back down 2 games to none. I think it was Pittsburgh, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been another team. I'm not sure, but they were down 2 games to none, came back and won that series. They were down to the New York Rangers in the Stanley and Eastern Conference Finals, down 2 games to none, and came back. They were down 2 games to none to the Colorado Avalanche. It's now 2-1. I'm not liking this trend. I'm really not liking this trend at all. Let's see. let's go here to Johnny Baki. Johnny, welcome. Yes, it's frustrating, but there's still 2 periods of play. They still have a lot in the tank, and they can do it. Johnny, I totally agree. I totally agree that they can come back, but they haven't done it in the last game or the first period of this game. Yeah, that was kind of a fluke goal, I would say, at the beginning within, 45 seconds of the game. Kind of fluky. Colorado came out not as intense as Tampa Bay did. That's very true. And there was an opening. There was a backside deflection. Yes, things like that happen. And the Avalanche have tightened it up to a certain degree, but there's too many turnovers. They're turning the puck over in their own zone, deep in their own zone, not up by the blue line, but by the circles inward to the goal, behind the net. That can't happen. Tampa Bay is not going to let up in this game. They are not going to let up. And the Avalanche have to find a way to create an opening so they can score. If this game turns into a 1-1 tie, it's a whole nother ballgame. Because now Tampa Bay will realize that anything can happen from that point. They are trying to keep it a 1-0 game. They're trying to keep it in their game plan, which is to slow the Avalanche down. Don't open up any lanes. Don't let them come across the blue line with any type of speed or 3-on-2 or 2-on-1. They don't want that at all. Of course they don't. So the Avalanche have to come up with a game plan. I think and feel that Jared Bednar will say something in the locker room, mix up the lines, do whatever they have to do to get the momentum back on the Avalanche side. I'm not sure what that is. The defense is playing great. Well, let me rephrase it. Defense is playing better than game 3. Okay. The defense also has to create turnovers, and they've done that to a certain degree, but they haven't been able to take advantage. And that's the problem. Yes. Andre Vasilevsky is an amazing goalie. Yeah. When let me finish this thought there, Jeremy.
When
Vasilevsky gave up those 7 goals in game 2, that to me was a fluke. Yes, Vasilevsky's a great goalie. Avalanche have to find a way to create lanes, opportunities, and get the tying goal. And that will change everything. Welcome back, Jeremy.
Welcome back. How's it going? So new subscriber Samantha Stewart, shout out to you for subscribing to the channel, to my Case by Case Sports Show. I really appreciate it. First of all, but yeah, honestly, the Lightning are just playing really good defensively. Like that's honestly, the Avalanche are playing really good defensively as well, but the Lightning are just cutting off every chance that they can for the Avalanche. They really are. Like I'm watching the highlights right now as they're going in the first intermission, and they're all over the Avalanche. The Avalanche can't breathe.
Well, that's what I mentioned. What I mentioned when you were gone. I was saying that there's no lanes for the Avalanche to shoot.
No,
they have to get creative.
Yeah, they do.
That Jared Bednar can change up the lines or change up the scheme or whatever they're doing. But Tampa Bay has figured out, and I hate to say that word, but they figured out what the Avalanche did in game 1 and 2. And they are adjusting. And the Avalanche, in my opinion, haven't readjusted back.
Yeah, not offensively at least.
No.
But I will say that they are looking better than what they did in game 3.
Sure.
They really are. They came out a lot better than they did in game 3, and they've adjusted defensively. You can't really blame Darcy Kemper for that goal, but I can blame Nathan McKinnon for that goal, and I never thought I'd ever say that because he was the one that abandoned the back door and left it wide open for them to chip it in off the rebound.
But Tampa Bay should never have had that rush.
No.
They never, ever should have had that rush.
And there needs to be a new rule made that when a goalie's mask comes off, you stop play immediately.
Wait, hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you, but the reason why the mask came off is because he took a stick to the head. That should have been a high stick. I don't care if the stick is down by your knees or up over your head.
Especially
it's a high stick.
Either way, play should have been stopped.
Absolutely.
Whether it be a penalty or because his mask came off, play should have been stopped immediately.
Absolutely.
And that really pisses me off in a way, because it's just like I don't think that like that's a safety issue at that point. Whether it's the stick to the face or his mask being off, like what happens if somebody has a rebound clapper and it goes high and it gets him right in the face? Darcy Kemper's already had an eye issue.
Okay,
you know.
I was just gonna say that. What happens? He's going down to try.
Yeah, he was diving across.
And if that puck comes up, hits him in the forehead, hits him in the temple. I mean,
exactly.
I don't even want to say what could happen.
The Department of Player Safety needs to review that and implement a rule next year that if a goalie's mask comes off, play stops immediately.
All right,
I don't care if it's the Stanley Cup Finals or not.
Let me ask you a question. Why did Jared Bednar not challenge that?
Challenge for what?
Challenge a stick to the head, a challenge that the mask came off before the puck went across the net. That was, to me, that's two different challenges you could do.
Because the only time you can challenge a call is if a call has been made. Since there was no call made, you can't really challenge anything. There's nothing really to challenge.
You're kidding me, right?
Yeah, you could challenge now. If the referees would have made a call and Bednar didn't feel like the call should be deserved, then he can challenge it. But if there's no call made, you can't challenge anything. That's the problem.
Well, that needs to be changed. I feel that.
I just think it needs to be, if a goalie's mask comes off, play stops immediately. Period. We wouldn't have that problem.
True.
Honestly, it's a safety issue, and it just I get it that like I'm not going to force a goalie to play with a chin strap on. I'm not going to do that,
right?
Because that's a goalie needs to be able to jerk his head around and move. Like you can't hinder that, and you're just going to strangle somebody if you put a chin strap on. But there needs to be a rule: if goalie mask comes off, play stops immediately. Period.
Very true.
It does.
Very true. I just
but the one saving grace I'll say here, Bill, that the Avalanche do have that I really am appreciating right now, they're not quitting. They're not laying down.
No.
They're not.
Well, they can't.
Their aggressiveness and their will to want to find a way is not waning in any bit. It's not, and that's the saving grace to Avalanche fans. They're winning faceoffs. That's something they didn't do in Game 3. They virtually won every single faceoff this period. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing they weren't doing in Game 3 either. So there's a lot of positives to extract from here. The good news is it's one goal. It's one goal. Is that Jared Bednar calling? Tell him that everything's going to be okay. Tell him everything's going to be okay. And he's calling us in panic, Bill. That's what he's doing.
He's calling me. I usually remove my phone out of my den area and stuff, but okay. I never figured anybody would call at this time. But hey, whatever.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of positives to extract from this. But the good news is it's only one goal. You're only down one goal. You're not in a hole like you were Game 3. So
right,
that's the positives here.
The one thing I want to touch on, I want to ask you this. Hang on. Nazem Kadri. There it is. Nazem Kadri came out and played in the first period. He had a great shot at scoring, and he couldn't elevate the puck.
Yeah.
To me, I'm wondering if that was due to the thumb.
Yeah. Yeah, it's clear. It's clear. Like, because you could see it in his stick motion.
Mm-hmm.
When he's slow, when he's puck handling. He's pretty slow compared to and like practice, it looks quick. But when you're going at game speed and everybody's flying, it looks slow. And he's definitely just, he's a warrior. He's going to be out on the ice. You know what I mean? Like at most, it's going to create a decoy, but it really hasn't seemed to phase the Tampa Bay Lightning one bit.
Well, of course not, because he's 50%.
Yeah.
My concern is I'm wondering if Jared Bednar should replace him with somebody else, because you don't want to get him hurt by somebody taking a slash to his wrist,
to his thumb,
or his thumb. Yeah. And you don't also want him to be out there and be a hindrance when there's a wide open net or a possibly great goal shot and he can't make it.
Well, I think Bednar will give him till about halfway through the second period, I think, before he makes a decision like that. Well, he's a detriment to playing hurt, like potentially, right? Potentially, like, I don't know. That kind of still remains to be seen. It just he seemed like he got off to a slow start. I mean, after all, Bill, this is his first game since June 4th, It's been a while for
18
Nazem Kadri.
18 days off. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's had a while, and the thumb, and you've had surgery, and I'm sure there's a little bit of scaredness coming with that.
Sure, I would be.
Because everybody in the building knows it, because somehow it got leaked out on social media that he had surgery on his thumb. So everybody knows that this guy's thumb is hurt, and Tampa Bay seems to be playing that up a lot because they got pretty physical with him in the first period as well.
Yep. Now, my other concern is, why are we not hitting these guys hard in the boards? Take them out.
Yeah.
Legally take them out.
Josh Manson and Darren Helm have not been doing their jobs like they have in the first two games. Like those first two games, they came out and they were smacking guys up against the boards. That needs to continue. Where has Josh Manson and Darren Helm been? We need that physicality. We need that. We need that as well. And the Avalanche, again, some of the puck control issues are carrying over from game 3. I'm noticing that, like, they're having trouble. They're being poked away. They need to move their puck around a little bit more in their stick and really deke these guys, because they're not going to fall for this coming up the line straight ahead stuff. They're going to poke check you every single time.
Like I mentioned when you weren't on, I mentioned that we are turning the puck over in our own zone way too much. Yeah, at the blue line, at the circles deep behind the net. This can't happen if we want to win this game. It can't happen.
That's a good question, Johnny. I don't know what's going on with McKinnon. And McKinnon was the only guy out there yesterday in a voluntary skate. He was out there, so I don't know what's going on with McKinnon.
I heard today on a Colorado broadcast that they did some film back on McKinnon, and apparently he is trying to make the perfect pass. He's trying to make the perfect play, trying to open up the lanes, and sometimes he has to take shots, and he's not doing that when he has the opportunity. He's passing it off, and whether or not it's a good thing or not, the last several times it hasn't been good.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then Nate needs to not try and get fancy. He just needs to play hockey.
Absolutely.
I got a finger at jam 2 or 3 years ago that can still pain me. The digits don't heal easy. No, they don't. Especially when your hands are everything in hockey. A hockey player you talk to, especially a very well-seasoned veteran, the first things they'll tell you, there's 2 things that go first that'll tell a player whether he's done playing or not. First, it's your hands, then it's your legs. Mm-hmm. Once your hands go and then your legs go, you're done. You can't play at the NHL level anymore. So,
all right. Are we getting close to the start?
We are.
Okay, because I have back-to-back questions to throw at you.
Alrighty.
What do the Avalanche have to do to equal the score 1-1, and can they do it?
Well, they just need to get more aggressive offensively is what they really need to do. And they need to have some sort of a game plan going into the offensive zone. They really need to, they really need to enter the zone better. They need to find more creative ways to enter the zone. It seems like dump and chase the whole first period. They need to get more creative with that.
Well,
they
that's
really
what
do.
Tampa Bay wants them to do. They're up 1-0.
Yeah, they need to find a way around that, and they need to find different ways to enter the zone. And once I think if they could do that, that's kind of about half their problem right now. The other half is trying to find ways to get to the slot. You need to find ways to get to the slot because, like you said, the Lightning are winning the battles in the corners. Mm-hmm. They are again. Oh, good Lord!
No,
we are. Yeah, we're blocking that user. Yep. And put user in timeout. Yeah, we're not. Yep.
Yeah, that's a troll.
We're blocked. Yeah,
that's a troll, and we don't.
That is. We're not participating in that.
Hey, guys, just want to let you know the MHRT Network does not allow that. If you want to troll, you will be kicked off.
That's right. All right, we're gonna go to the third period now here, Bill. So we'll see you in the second intermission.
All right.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we'll bring up the stream back up here. We'll bring in my scoreboard. Lightning leading 17-4 here. We are a family member. That's right. To subscribers only. I don't know how to do that. I'm running it through StreamYard, so I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I don't know if you can. Let's see here. I'm not entirely sure how to do that. Yeah, me neither. Here we go, though. Second period getting ready to start. Face-off coming here in center ice. McKinnon and Cirelli with the face-off here and the puck down. The Lightning win it here. They'll just snap it right into the Avalanche zone. It'll work her way around, and Makar will cut it off there. Trying to send it back out. Now to Lehkonen as he moves it out of the zone and all the way down to the other end. McDonough giving chase to it now. We'll rim it around the boards here for Cirelli. Being cut off here by Hagel, but ultimately moved along here. Here's Killorn as he enters the zone. Trying to be poked up by Chernak as they will break it off into the corner here, giving chase to the Lightning, trying to keep it in. McKinnon cuts it off behind the net. Now Cirelli with it as he comes up with it over behind the net. Now without in front of a shot, it's tipped up and away. McKinnon trying to give chase to it to cut it off, and it's being contested here by the Lightning. Lehkonen here fighting with it here with Ruda. Now McKinnon comes out with this. He shoves it back out to Makar. Now Makar with it. So he'll move it along all the way to the other end, and Vasilevsky will cut it off. Now we'll give it out here to Hedman. Hedman will snap it out of their zone, trying to move it along, but being cut off here by Landeskog. Chip back into the zone. Kadri giving chase to it there as it's being cut off by Hedman again, and behind the net over is Ruda. Now Stamkos will get it, give it to Vasilevsky, back over here to Hedman. Hedman will try to work it up the ice. Now Stamkos with it. It'll be cleared into the Avalanche zone as Kucherov gives chase to the corner with Eric Johnson as he cuts it off here. Around the net, around the corners it goes. Kicked out to Bogosian with a slap shot. Saved out in front. Blocked. Saved by Kemper again. Being pushed out here. Here's Valerina Chushkin with it. Over to the neutral zone. Here to Eric Johnson. Over the blue line and cleared. It's mucked up again as Nazem Kadri gives chase to it. Back out to the blue line. Intercepted by Kucherov. Here's Kucherov with it now, but it's 2-on-1. Now 2-on-2. Now with Palat with a diving stop out in front. Tipped up over the net. Out in front. It's still loose. And the Avalanche will come up with it now. Here's the Chushkin with it. As he comes into the neutral zone. Over to Jack Johnson as they cleared into the zone. But the Lightning cutting off that lane right there into the Lightning zone. Being worked around the boards now. Cut off by Vasilevsky. Now out here to Chernak. Chernak will snap it all the way on down to the other side. Paul giving chase to it with Manson as he racks him into the side of the boards. Nice hit by Josh Manson. Now being worked back behind the Avalanche net here. Here's Manson again as he works it back out to JT Compher. Compher will get it back up here to Jack Johnson, here to Alexander Newhook. Newhook in the zone in here with it as he tries to get it, but is poked away there by the Lightning and sent out by Paul. But retained here by Makar as he's smothered immediately, going back behind the boards, behind the net here. O'Connor works it for Compher. Compher working back to O'Connor on the right side. O'Connor with it now. Working it back to Compher behind the net. Now the Compher with it. He's working out. Well, it's one-timer by Makar as it's blocked out in front. Shot again out cross ice. Back out to Compher. Get it back out here to Makar. Makar with it now. Coming in now. Makar shot saved by Vasilevsky. Okay, we're going to... Good Lord. I don't know why that keeps appearing, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for those comments. MHRT is a family network. We do not condone any of that. Ray Haas says, go Avs, go. Absolutely. Okay, not sure either. Never mind. Muted. Got that fixed. Thank you very much, Ray. Thank you guys for having my back in the chat. Face-off will come to the right of the Lightning net here. McKinnon with the draw here. Puck down now. The Lightning will have it, though, but Mikko Rantanen trying to get the puck away, and he does. Trying to work it back over to the blue line. It'll be worked in by Taves out to Rantanen here. Here's Rantanen in front, the centering shot, McKinnon, and it's saved and pushed away by Vasilevsky. Lehkonen trying to get the rebound. Man, it should have got a holding call there. Being flipped out by Cirelli. Now Taves gets it back here as Rantanen works it back along the boards here. Now being cleared here. Now here's Josh Manson in front. Shot saved by Vasilevsky and pushed away off to the left side. Now the Lightning try to work it back out, and they do out of the zone, but it's retrieved by Taves up out of their own zone. Here now Makar as he flips it into the zone here. Yeah, Avs coming to life here. Cogliano in the corners. He wins the battle as he's trying to get it here. He'll kick it around, back out, but it'll be poked out again by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Great offensive pushes here by the Colorado Avalanche. Byram works into Johnson here, being snapped into the zone and around the boards here as they enter into the Lightning zone, being kept in on the blue line by Byram with a shot, centering up high as it got blocked in the lane. Rebound Johnson here over to the right side. And there's a whistle here. And it's going to be an interference on Tampa Bay. So the Avalanche will go on the power play here. Victor Hedman will go to the box. 2 minutes for interference here. Bailey Jordan said these guys better wake up. Looks like the Vegas series last year almost. No, Bailey Johnson, you are very wrong about that, sir. And I will tell you why. Because by the end of game number 3 in the Vegas series, they had taken the Avalanche completely off their game. The Avalanche still very much have their game. They're just missing certain elements of it. They're not missing it entirely. That's the difference here. Face-off coming to the left here of the Lightning net here. Puck down. The Avalanche have it here. Here's now with him in the car with a stop shot one-timer save pushed away by Vasilevsky by McKinnon. McKinnon retrieves it down to Lehkonen. Back over to Landeskog. Left side of the net. We'll get it back over to McKinnon. McKinnon gets it as it's shipped away back out to Makar. Back to McKinnon. McKinnon with it now. Back out to the blue line to Makar. Makar with a shot in the lane and it went wide of the net. Up over around. Lightning trying to poke it out. But Makar keeps it in. Over to McKinnon here on the left side. McKinnon with it here. Back over to Makar. Makar on the right side. One-timer McKinnon. Blocked out in the lane. Avalanche got to get more creative. Here's Landeskog as he rims it around to the other side over to Rantanen. Rantanen with it now. Back over to Landeskog behind the net as he loses it. Landeskog will kick it back out to McKinnon. McKinnon now back to Landeskog on the left corner here by the net. Landeskog with it, trying to get it out to Rantanen. And he will. Rantanen here. Back out to Landeskog. Back out to Rantanen on the left side, on the right side here. Rantanen kicks it back out to the blue line to Makar. Avalanche looking so lethargic on the power play. Shot here. Shot blocked out in front. Kick back out. Makar keeps it back in. Now here with the centering pass. Landeskog in front of the net. Turnaround shot, but it went wide. Now here's McKinnon with it. Back out to Makar on the blue line. Makar with the rush. Rushing in. Now with the shot tipped, and it's tipped out back away over the net wide. Now here's McKinnon with it. McKinnon rushing in. Pass side. Scott with the shot. Rebound shot. Scott! By the Avalanche as they tie it up here 1-1. Nathan McKinnon finally gets it off going offensively for the Avs. Ladies and gentlemen, just like that in a blink of an eye, we have a tie hockey game. Not sure who's going to get the credit for the goal there. That's right. There you go, Johnny. Absolutely. Momentum shift. That's exactly right. It went off McKinnon. I think it's going to be McKinnon with the credit on the goal there. So Nathan McKinnon. Puck down now. The Avalanche have it here. Now being worked along here as Kadri works it into the Lightning zone. Here comes Comfort now with it. Shot out in front of that rebound as it went, but Palat picks it up. Now the Lightning move it out of their zone. Here comes Kucherov over the blue line into the zone with a shot. And it's pushed away by Kemper on the save. Sergachev works it back around to Palat here. Here's Palat with it. Now works it back, centering shot, but it's broken up by JT Compher. Great defensive play, not letting them have the slot by themselves. Sergachev will go back forward in his own zone, behind his own net. Trying to clear it out here. Chernak went to the dressing room there. He's off the ice. Now Palat leaves it behind here for Stamkos. Now for Bogosian as he tries to move it. But it's blocked out in front by Stamkos. Picked up by the Avalanche. Here they come. Valerina Chuskin over the blue line. Here he goes. And with the centering pass. Now tries to get another pass, but it's broken up by the Lightning. Now here they come back on defense. It's a breakaway here for Hedman. It's 2-on-1. Broken up out in front of the net. Great defensive play. Still out in front of the net. And there's going to be a penalty on Colorado. It's going to be on Bowen Byram. 2 minutes for high sticking. Unbelievable. How do you call that? Killer JCM, welcome in. Let's go, he says. Yeah, the Lightning on the penalty, on the power play here. 2 minutes for hooking. It's going to be Bowen Byram. I mean, that was barely a hook. Man, that did not look like a hook. 13:48 left here in the second period, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals. We're all knotted up at 1 right here on the MHRT Network.
Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act. Well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. more. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger in me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, just so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 13:48 left here. Lightning about to go back on the power play. Here we go now. Puck down now. The Lightning have it here. Hedman will kick it back out to Palat. Back out to Hedman here out on the blue line. Now back over to Palat. With a slap shot by Stamkos. Save as it pushed out left in front of the net. Retrieved by Hedman here. Now here's Hedman with it now. Gives it back out to Stamkos. Over to Palat again. Palat back out to Hedman. Hedman with it at the point. Just slap shot by Palat. Saved and kicked away and moved out of the zone by the Avalanche there. Here we go now. Hedman with it as he retrieves it back in his own zone in the neutral zone. We'll kick it over to Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov over the blue line, entering the zone, trying to be poked away. Back out to Hedman now. We'll give it over to Palat. Back over to Hedman again out here on the point. Here's Hedman with it. Still on the blue line now. Here, we'll give it over to Kucherov again. Over to Palat. Out in front of the net with a shot blocked away by Makar. Being chipped away by Nichushkin, but the Kucherov will ultimately get it back here. Now it's a Stamkos out on the blue line. Over to Kucherov again. Kucherov cross-ice pass, but it's broken up by the Avalanche as Helm will get it and flip it up out of the zone. Hedman will knock it down at about the neutral zone and try to get it back in the zone. Here comes Kucherov with Stamkos as they enter the zone. All by himself on the left side. We'll get it back over to Palat, over to Kucherov. Kucherov now with a shot in front, saved by Kemper. Kicked away. Nichushkin tries to come up with it. Tries to kick it around, but it'll be get by Corey Perry there. Now back to Hedman now with a one-timer. Cross shot, one-timer by Stamkos as it's missed. Now Stamkos gets it back to Hedman. Now to Palat. Tries to get it cross ice again, but it's broken up by the Avalanche. Trying to send back out. Hedman keeps it back into Stamkos. Stamkos back to Hedman here. Here we go now. 23 left here. Seconds left. Here's Palat with it now. Tries to kick it back out. Kucherov with a shot. Centering, and it's just touched up by Taves and covered up by Darcy Kemper. 12:03. Good job. Good defensive stand here by the Colorado Avalanche. Their PK has been phenomenal this whole entire series, ladies and gentlemen. 16 seconds left on the power play. 12:03 overall left, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, puck down now, and now the Lightning have it here with a shot. It's blocked out in front by Compher. It goes out of the zone. Sergachev with it now as he tries to regain it for an entry. Cut off by Lehkonen there. Sent back into the Lightning zone. So that'll kill the power play, ladies and gentlemen. We're at full strength. Great PK by the Colorado Avalanche. Lightning working into the Avalanche zone as Kemper sends it right back out. Here's Compher with it now over the blue line, entering the Lightning zone. Cross-ice pass, but Landeskog couldn't get it on his stick. He sends it back out to the blue line. Back out to Johnson, in behind the net here. Here's Rantanen with it behind the net, but being worked by Killorn. Now here, Landeskog fighting for it, but it'll ultimately come up with the Lightning. They try to rush down the ice, but Byram cuts it off, up and over and out of play. 11:20 left here. Wow, Chernak came off the ice, could not put any weight on his left leg. Probably ruled out of the game for good. And that puck went off his leg there. It's just unfortunate loss for the Lightning. Face-off coming at center ice here. 11:20 left. Here we go now. Landeskog with it. Muted. Okay, I'm good. Now here being worked around by the Lightning. Now being worked into the Avalanche zone. Here they come now. Here's Johnson with it as Kadri comes up with it, trying to work it out of the Avalanche zone. Lehkonen with it now, battling with Ruda for it. The Kadri with it help. There's some good help. There's some good signs, ladies and gentlemen. Plays picking up here as the Lightning move it up, or the Avalanche move it up out of their own zone here. Here's Hedman with it now as he goes through the neutral zone over the blue line, racing in. Hedman all by himself with a putback shot score. That was a soft goal. I'm going to call it like it is, ladies and gentlemen. That was a soft goal given up by Darcy Kemper. That was Darcy Kemper's fault. I will gladly call a spade a spade. That was Darcy Kemper's fault. 110%. That was a weak goal. That was a soft goal given up by Darcy Kemper. You give up a soft backhand like that. That was a soft goal. It was pretty soft. It was a backhand up over the pad. He pizzaed it. Puck down now, and the Avalanche have it, trying to come into the own zone, but it's cut off by Paul as he moves it out of the Lightning zone. Picked up here by Colton with it now. Trying to move it into the slot, being knocked down by Paul, being caught up here as Byron will move it out of their skates here and try to get it out of the zone. Tampa Bay keeping it in. Now Perry keeping it in for Colton. Colton with it now. Being tied up there by Taves as Confer moves it out. Here. Now here as it's whistled offside. 8:44 left officially, ladies and gentlemen. 22-12 are the shots. Avalanche with a little bit of a surge here, but the Lightning go ahead and take the lead. You're listening to Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals on the MHRT Network.
Staying tonight and I'm all alone. Feeling okay, then you hit my phone. Saying, babe, wanna meet up. I'm in the club, but I'm done now. Can I come back? Saying, of course you can come by. I don't know why, but you're sunshine. Oh, you're alright. Oh, you're alright. thank you for all this time, babe. I've been living every time I could call you mine. I don't know why I'm being the one feeling stupid. I'm feeling.
Back here, ladies and gentlemen. 8:44 left here in the second period. Avalanche trailed 2-1. Here we go, 8:44 left here. Avalanche need to get something going here. They need a goal before the end of this period. Face-off coming to the red dot nearest to the penalty boxes. By the Avalanche blue line, it'll be Stamkos and Landeskog for the face-off. Puck down now. The Lightning will have it here. Bellemare gets it and snaps it into the Avalanche zone, rattles around the boards, now picked up by Johnson. Johnson will move it out as it'll clear over into the Lightning zone. Ruda cutting it off, and here now moved over to Palat. Palat will move it and work it into the Avalanche zone here. Being cut off by Johnson now, trying to be worked along the boards. Kucherov will work it back behind the net. Byram trying to cut it off there, and he will, but the Chuskin will work it up here for Gabriel Landeskog. Over the blue line with a dangle in the slot here, but it's being tangled up. And there's going to be a penalty coming. And it looks like the Lightning will go to the box for 2. So Steven Stamkos will go. 2 minutes for hooking there. Avalanche have been unstoppable on the power play, and they get another one here late. As Stamkos clearly hooked Gabriel Landeskog as he had a slot all to himself there. Here we go now, puck down, and the Avalanche have it here. Being worked out to Makar. Get it over to Landeskog here. Landeskog with it. We'll get, or back to Landeskog. Now we're to Rantanen here. Rantanen will get it with a slap shot by Makar out in front, and it went up over the net. Landeskog trying to reach it as he works it around back over to the boards. Down to Rantanen. Rantanen with it now. Coming out. It'll leave it behind on the blue line for Makar. Makar with it. Here now with a slap shot with one-timer by McKinnon as it's knocked up and out of play. 7:41. I'll run it down to sync up the clock here. 7:41 left here. 1:30 left on the power play. That's right, Richie Rich. That's, you forget when you're the age you are. Like, yeah. Face-off coming to the left of the Lightning net here. Landeskog and Bellemare puck down now. The Avalanche have it. Kick it out to the blue line immediately to Makar. Makar with it to the McKinnon. Try to give it one-tighter, but faked it. Give it back to Makar. Makar with it over to Rantanen. Rantanen with it now, circling back over towards the net. Gives it back over to Landeskog. Over to the right corner. Kicks it back out to the right side of the blue line here to Makar. Makar with a shot in. Pass in to Rantanen as he loses it off his stick. Back out to Makar. Makar with it off the skate as it goes deflected right wide as Landeskog will regather it back out to Makar to McKinnon. Get it on the left side. Now over to Landeskog. Landeskog with it. Tries to get it as it's broken away there by Killorn. Move back out of the zone now. Here comes Landeskog as he tries to poke it away. Poked away again by the Lightning. Here comes Makar, though, with it now. Makar in the neutral zone. Here Landeskog over the blue line. Tries to get it entered, and he does. Being kept in by Makar there. Still being kept in by the Avalanche. Being worked around. Rantanen comes out with it. Here's Rantanen to Makar with a shot, and it's rebound save again. As it was kicked out wide to the left. Kadri with it. Gives it out to McKinnon. Now here to Makar. Here's Makar with it. Trying to dangle. Is broken up in the lane. Still being broken up and fought for. Avalanche trying to poke it away here. Here's Kadri with it. Back out to the blue line. Now over to McKinnon. Here's McKinnon with it now. Coming in as he circles back out and around. McKinnon leaves it out here for Rantanen. Rantanen with it to McKinnon. McKinnon now here with a shot, and it's poked away there by Vasilevsky. Here McKinnon still has it now, being worked around the net. Now here's Rantanen with it now. And McKinnon with a shot, and saved out in front by Vasilevsky. Man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. When does MHRT's Voice of the Avs and Broncos merch come out? The minute that the NFL and the NHL stop forbidding people for putting their team names on shirts to sell them. That's when. 4 seconds left on the power play here. 6:15 technically. Face-off coming to the right. Face-off circle nearest to the Lightning net. Here, puck down now, and the Avalanche will battle for it as Rudda tries to kick it back out. Here, the Avalanche have it to Confer here. Confer, and we'll work it back along here to Nichushkin. Now out to Byron with a shot. Save gloved by Vasilevsky. Man, Vasilevsky's been playing out of his mind tonight. Good scoring chances by the Avalanche, and they just can't capitalize on him. Unbelievable. Good scoring chance. That was a good scoring chance. Avs are creating more scoring chances than previous games. We go back to 5-on-5 nonetheless. Face-off coming to the left face-off circle nearest to the Lightning net. Here we go. It'll be Sturm and Stamkos here for the face-off. Puck down now. The Lightning will come out with it and just dump it out of their zone. It'll be go up and out of play. Up. Run it down to 5:59. That's where the clock is right now. We'll take a break and step away, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1 Lightning. You're listening to Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals on the MHRT Network.
True love is staying right here, so I'm gonna leave you. Can be with someone who doesn't care. You're running away from our problems. So here we stand on the edge tonight. There's no turning back now. I've been weak for 3 weeks. I can't think straight, no, I can't eat. I cry and I cry and I cry and I cry the way I cry. It's time to say goodbye. This is what love do. I'm tired. This is how you lose. My trust for you, only you knew. How much I tried, but love do. I've had enough. Treat you like you my everything, but you just shoot me down. 'Cause I am just your anything you.
Back here, ladies and gentlemen, 5:59 left here. We could go that. That works too, Ray. Thank you for the ideas. 5:59 left here in the second period. 22-12 were the last known shots here. They haven't been posting the shots lately on the broadcast. I'm sorry, guys. It's hard to keep up with them when they don't post them on the broadcast. Face off here. Now coming here back into the action here. Lightning lead 2-1 over the Avalanche. Avalanche looking better. They're getting better. Landeskog here. Face off coming to the left now. Puck down. The Avalanche have it. Slap shot by Taves immediately as it's kicked away. Now here, Stamkos and Landeskog battling for it. It'll be worked along. Ranted it out. Tries to poke it out in front of the net, but is broken up there and picked up by Cirelli. Cirelli with it over the neutral zone of the blue line. And now with a shot, and it's deflected wide there as he was in all by himself. Now the whistle will be blown. I believe out of play was the whistle for it there. 5:40 left. Face-off will be coming to the right of the Avalanche net. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5 Friday night. Same time right here on the MHRT Network and the Case by Case Sports Show. Here for you guys. Puck down as a false face-off there. Avalanche, you need to get a goal before this period ends to have a chance. Now we're having a grouping and a conversation here. There we go, Landeskog and Cirelli here for the face-off here to the right of the Avalanche net. Puck down now. Cirelli has it now. And he'll kick it back out of the blue line over here to McDonough. McDonough will just send it in around on the boards around the back of the net. Poked out here by Landeskog. Now comes Rantanen. Rantanen with it into the neutral zone over the blue line. Rantanen still chasing it. Kicks it out to the slot. Nobody there. Makar will get it off the boards on the right side. Now we'll work it out here to Landeskog with a shot in the lane. And it's blocked and deflected right before it even hits Vasilevsky. Now being worked along the boards behind the net. Now Rantanen has it. Kicks it out to the blue line to Makar. Makar with a shot. And it went wide right off the net as they're trying to hold up. They need to get down and dirty here. Now with a shot by McKinnon. Saved by Vasilevsky as it's pushed out. And the Lightning will push it out of the zone here. All the way down to the other end. Giving chase to it is Hagel and Johnson. Johnson with it now. He pokes it along. Intercepted by Stamkos. Tries to leave it behind, but being contested at the blue line. McKinnon will get it and send it out of the zone. Giving chase to it. Now here is Logan O'Connor over the blue line. It's clear. O'Connor works it behind the bench for behind the net for Cogliano here. We have a new player here. Oh, that's Victor Hedman. Excuse me. Now here comes Palat over the blue line here. Palat with it. Now over to Hedman. Now here's Hedman in with it. He tries to get it back door. Saved by Kemper. Covered up. 4:28 left. These guys are out and about all over the ice. They are, Richie Rich. They are. It's been problematic for the Avalanche before. Let's see if they can hold up on the defensive end here. 4:28. Face-off coming to the left of the Avalanche net here. Here we go. Confer. I can't see who else for the Lightning with the face-off here. It'll be Stamkos here. Puck down now. The Avalanche have it. Manson tries to turn around, but poked away by Palat here in the left corner. He'll work it around behind the net. Now to Kucherov on the blue line to Hedman. Hedman with a shot, and it's blocked up and poked away out of the zone all the way down to the other end. Here's Hedman now back for it. Here comes Victor Hedman. Hedman now will get it off to Bogosian. Bogosian over the blue line on the left side, and we'll just rim it around the boards. Over to the right side. Now Kucherov is just poked away out of the zone. Now the Avalanche have it. Here comes Kadri over the blue line here. Kadri lost it again, retains it, back out to the blue line here. Avalanche having puck control problems here. Lehkonen behind the net with a shot wrap around. Rebound in front, loose puck. It's kept in by Manson though. Trying to be moved out. Here's Nichushkin with a shot in the lane. Blocked out in front. Chipped back over to the blue line. Being fought for some more. Loose puck still being loose. Killorn will get it. And we'll kick it out of the zone. Tried down ice. Now Makar has it. He'll pick it off. Great play by Makar there to keep it in. Wow, I didn't even run the clock here. Now Nichushkin with it. Here now, the Avalanche have it back in their own zone, looking to rush. Here's Coffer with it. Now leaves it behind here for Alex Newhook, but it's broken away and moved out by Bellemare here over the blue line of the Avalanche zone. Here's Bellemare with it. Bellemare with it, tries to get it out in front, but he hit the net, though. Avalanche will retrieve it as Manson got rocked right in the corner there. Lightning have it in their own zone here. Here they go, try to enter the Avalanche zone. They do, but it's immediately poked away. Avalanche are having puck control issues. Still, they can't keep the puck on their stick. Now moved out in front, but being poked away by Makar. Here's Maroon now, keeps it in. Over for Palat, or for Riley Nash. Here's Nash here behind the net. Circles back around. Here's Nash again. Leaves it out in front for here Sergachev. Sergachev with a shot saved by Kemper. Rebound here. Sergachev kicks it out to the blue line. Here for Ruda. Back over to Sergachev. Here's Sergachev with it. Cross ice, but it's broken away by Cale Makar. Now here's Nash with it behind the net. He'll move it behind for Pat Maroon as they try to move it back around over to the right side of the blue line. Being broke away here. Now behind the net has Maroon with it. Maroon still kicks it out to Nash here. Back out to Maroon. Back out to Nash. Nash here with it on the right side. Lightning acting like they're on the power play. Now the Lightning working it back around the boards here. Alex Newhook giving chase to it. He'll cut it off behind the net. Trying to kick it out. Avalanche just need to kick it out. This line's tired. They need to get a line change here. It'll be worked out of the zone here. I don't think it'll be enough for a line change, though, as the Lightning regather it and put it back right into their zone. Here's now Confer and Killorn. Avalanche need a stoppage. Here's Hagel behind the net. Hagel with it, coming back around the net. Each player's been out there, man. Hagel with it with a shuttering shot, blocked off there by Mikko Sturm. Now here's Cirelli with it over the blue line, entering into the Avalanche zone. Now here's Cirelli with it, turns around. Cirelli with it, cut off by Devon Taves as he smashes him into the boards behind the net. Kicked out to Hedman, being poked away here by Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen trying to gather it, but it's poked away by Hagel. Now here come the Lightning again. We got a whistle. We got a whistle here. Penalty. Ooh, Cirelli's leaving. Cirelli's leaving too. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't lie to you when I tell you this is a very physical game. Offsides, was it? Ooh, Cirelli went hard. I'm just going to stop it. But 17 left here, 2-1. It's offside. Faceoff will come to the faceoff dot nearest by the Lightning bench here. Here now, puck down. The Avalanche have it here as Devon Taves will get it, snap it into the Lightning zone here. Icing waved off as Vasilevsky traps it, kicks it back out of the zone, being worked along here. Here comes Stamkos with it. Picking it up, though, is Byram as he'll knock him off the puck into the corner as they enter the Avalanche zone here. Here comes now Devon Taves trying to kick it out. He will. He'll move it out for Nathan McKinnon. Here's McKinnon through the neutral zone, working it, getting his own rebound here into the zone. They have it. McKinnon bumped off the puck as he sends it behind the net. Devon Taves, though, just could not get back over there in time. Tampa Bay leaving it for behind the net, snaps it out of the zone, will work it out to the neutral zone. Being covered over for McDonough as they enter the zone and just absolutely lays a hit on Mikko Rantanen. Here now as Rantanen not paying attention as the puck goes all the way down to the other side. Vasilevsky will trap it and hold it off. 28.6 left here. Avalanche, I don't know, man. They're having a lot of problems here. A lot of problems here as we're getting ready here to wrap up the second period. Face-off coming to the right of the Lightning net here. It's McKinnon and Paul for the face-off here. Puck, nope. False start there. False face-off there. There we go. Puck down. Now the Avalanche have it. Kicks it out to the blue line by Makar with a shot in the lane and is blocked and goes all the way back down to the other end as Devon Taves will gather it here. Taves with it now, moving it over from Makar. Makar will try to kick it out of the zone. The Avalanche just trying to hold off until the period ends here. And there's not a stoppage in play. Here's McKinnon with it over into the neutral zone. He'll circle back around into his own zone. Tries to pass it away to Taves. It gets away, and now Palat will get it and just poke it into the zone here. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude 40 minutes of hockey as there was a shot out in front and Kemper saved it. 40 minutes of hockey down. We bring in Bronco Bill here for his thoughts here. I'm going to step away here for a few minutes.
Guys, we tied the game 1-1. And then all of a sudden we give up another goal, and now we're down the same situation as we had in the first period. Except one major thing. We're now entering the third period and not the second. We need to shore up our passing. Nathan McKinnon had chance after chance after chance in that second period to take shots, and he's passing it for the perfect shot. You can't have that. You got to take shots on Vasilevsky. You have to. You have to make him move. I understand in order to make him move, you got to pass the puck. I get that. But Tampa Bay knows that. They know that you're trying to pass the puck. So they're going to close off those lanes. They're going to slide sideways. They're going to take their stick. They're going to do whatever they can. They're going to use their skates. Anything they can. Keep the Avalanche from passing back and forth and getting Vasilevsky out of position. There were some wide open nets in that second period. And the Avalanche could not control the puck. It's very, very frustrating. I'm going to go to Johnny. His question is, Bill, the Avs have looked more awake in the period than they have in the last 5 periods. I agree. Johnny, I do agree. They are more awake. But the problem is they're not adjusting to what Tampa Bay is doing. Tampa Bay is closing off the lanes. They are causing the Avalanche to chase and dump. And Tampa Bay has not given up a goal in the last 6 games at home, 5-on-5. And the Avalanche had a chance to tie it when they had the man advantage, and they couldn't get it done. If that avenue that Tampa Bay can shut down, along with the 5-on-5, we're in major trouble. We are in major trouble. I'm not sure what's going on in Nathan McKinnon's head. I know he wants to pass. I know that's his thing. He wants to set it up. But if the opportunity's there, take a shot. You don't know if there's going to be a rebound. You don't know, call a play or something where I'm going to shoot and the guys are going to crash to the net. Anything to energize this team. I don't understand. After we tied the game 1-1, I don't understand how all of a sudden this team goes into what I hate to call a prevent defense or a non-focused defense. I really don't know. I don't understand this team a lot of times. I really don't. We have home ice advantage because Florida Panthers were knocked out in the first round. We have the second best record. We have the home ice advantage. Sure, we're on the road. I get that. But we have the momentum. Why aren't we playing like we want to win it at home on Friday? Why? I don't understand this team a lot of times. Guys, comment in the chat. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm out of bounds. But this team doesn't look like the first 2 games of this Stanley Cup. Okay, I got to give credit. I hate to do it, but I got to give credit. Yes, Tampa Bay, it's the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions. I get that. But they're beatable. They are beatable. We've proved that already. So why aren't we making adjustments to what they made adjustments to us? Why aren't we making a counter move? Kind of like chess, you put out your best players here and then, okay, well, let me retreat, let me regroup, let me come at a different angle. Why aren't we doing that? And if we are doing that, why aren't we getting the best? That's my question. Johnny Baki chimes in and says, has anybody else just realized that McKinnon's goal was his first of the whole series and it came off of his skate? Yes, I did see that. Very, very good point, Johnny. Obviously, the last Avalanche player or the last person to touch the goal or the puck that goes into the net is awarded the goal. Yes, it came off a skate. So, yes, he did get the goal. That being said, I mean, if that's what energizes him, that's what gets him going, if that's what allows Nathan McKinnon to all of a sudden catch fire in the third period, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. It's interesting to look at the first 2 games and look at the last 2 games, including tonight. First 2 games, obviously at home. Avalanche have home ice advantage. And the second game was a blowout. First game was overtime. Third game was a blowout, and this game is tight. I would not be surprised if this series goes 7 and every home team wins, because that's what it's looking like now. I mean, that's absolutely what it's looking like now. Avalanche dominating game 2, Tampa Bay dominating game 3, and now we're a tight game in 4. We had a tight game in game 1. I don't like game 7s. I really don't like game 7s because it's a 1-game playoff. It's a 1-game, it's like the Super Bowl. I don't like that. I'm a fan. I'm a fan first. Okay, I'm a fan first. And I want my team to win 7-1, 8-1, 5-0. Because I don't want that stress and that pressure of the what if. we don't win. The what if this happens. I don't want to see that. I don't want to be part of that. I know my wife doesn't want to be part of that because I'm more energetic when it's 5-0. I'm like, all right, great, we got another one. I'm not yelling as much. I know she appreciates that. She's not really liking tonight at all. But I don't know what the Avalanche need to do. Well, I do know what the Avalanche need to do. I just don't know if they can accomplish that going into the third period. Tampa Bay seems to be shutting down all the lanes. They're collapsing in front of Vasilevsky. And when the Avalanche players are not in front of him to shield the puck coming towards him, he has a great opportunity to deflect it or catch it or save it. I don't know why the Avalanche defensemen are not there. They talked about in the pregame presser, we need to be in front of Vasilevsky. We need to shield his eyes so he can't see what we're doing. That's not evident tonight. It's not evident at all. And when it is, Tampa Bay's right there in front of our own defenseman to intercept the puck or to lay sideways, horizontally on the ice to block the shot. We need to elevate our shots. We need to quit passing it so many times. Just take shots. Cause Vasilevsky to move. Cause him to feel the puck. Cause him to feel the onslaught of taking shots. We can't allow Tampa Bay to dictate this game. Because, hey, let me remind you guys, there is going to be a game 5 and there is going to be a game 6. If, no matter who wins tonight, there is going to possibly be a game 6. But we know it's going to be a game 5. So they have to produce a win somehow, some way, and have to produce energy to not allow them to go back to Colorado 2-2.
Well, I think it's very simple, Bill. I mean, the Avalanche, they're tired. They're very tired. You can see it in their face. They're especially that last shift. I mean, it looked like the Tampa Bay Lightning were on the power play. You know,
well, yeah, but that's because they couldn't get out of their zone for almost 2 minutes.
Exactly, and I think they're kind of exhausted. But like you said, and you keep saying, they need to get more creative with how they generate offense. They really do. They really need to get creative with the way they generate offense, and you know, it's got to come. Their bigger names need to step it up. I mean, it's just that simple. Your big time guys need to step it up offensively. You know, like Johnny said right here, it was McKinnon's first goal of the series, and it went off a skate.
Yep, that's
It wasn't even some like, you know, brilliant McKinnon play that, you know, was, you know, he came down and rushed the whole length of the ice by himself.
They won't let it. Tampa Bay won't let him. That's the problem.
Exactly. And so they need to find better ways to create offense.
Again, in the second period, passing.
Yeah,
freaking puck.
Well, not only that,
make Vasilevsky feel it. Make him react.
Not only that either, it's also the Avalanche are having puck control issues again.
I know.
Again, they're having puck control issues. They can't keep a puck on their stick to save their lives. And that it just throws your whole team out of sync when that happens. When you can't do something as simple as complete just a pass, it just frustrates the guys. It frustrates the boys.
All right,
it frustrates them really bad.
Let me ask you. You said and you mentioned that the Avalanche players are tired. Tampa Bay's tired too. I mean,
yeah.
Tampa Bay right now looks like the number 2 seed in the entire NHL. Avalanche don't. Avalanche look like they don't care. And that really irritates me. I'm not going to say any derogatory words, but whatever.
Well, and there's a huge loss on the Tampa Bay side. Cirelli went out, so I think it's time to capitalize on that. I think it's time for the Avalanche to make a statement right here in the third period. Hey, you make a mistake. Hey, one element missing from your team, we're going to make you pay for it. And
but
I think
they haven't given up a goal 5-on-5 in 6 home games.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, then the Avalanche need to find a way to draw a penalty then, because that seems to be the only way they can score.
Absolutely.
Is when they're on the power play.
And if that continues for the next game plus possibly, that's not good for Colorado. I don't know what happened since game 2. I really don't.
I just have a feeling that the Avalanche need to get back to fundamentals. They need to get back to, puck control and everything. And I think once they do that, once they get back on pace and they're snapping tape to tape across ice and everything, everything else will kind of fall in place. They'll get back into their rhythm because they can feel like they could reestablish a rhythm at that point. But yeah, like when pucks are going into skates, when they're going off tips of sticks and they're just not connecting tape to tape, it's frustrating. And the Avalanche are frustrated.
They were so solid in game 1 and 2 and throughout the entire playoffs. I mean, we had 2 4-0 series, and the only one that wasn't was St. Louis. And same with this one. The one with the St. Louis is different than this one. In the St. Louis one, they regrouped after losing. Yeah. It doesn't seem like they can figure out how to regroup in this game. And I don't understand. You're on the cusp of winning the Stanley Cup. How do you not focus?
But this is why it's not that easy, because you have standing in front of you a giant Goliath and the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions.
But they're beatable. We saw that.
They are, but because they're beatable 2 nights does not mean they're beatable 3 nights 3 and 4. This is why it's a series. Hey, the Avalanche got out to the start in 2001 against the New Jersey Devils. Got out on a hot start and it ended up going 7, and it went down right to the wire.
Yep.
This is very much, I don't want to say like that series because there's different circumstances here, but it's got the feel of it's got that same feel in the sense of it's going to take a lot for the Avalanche to dig deep down to pull this one out. There's a reason why it's the hardest prize in all of sports to win, because it's not easy.
16.
You got to win 16, and it's not easy. And sometimes you can get 8, 12 wins like that, but to get the final 4 is a lot harder.
Okay. Avalanche going into the third period. Let's just hope we can tie this game up and force overtime or whatever. Should that not happen, that would mean every home team has won. So going into the last 3 games, does that bode well for Colorado or does it not?
I mean, well, it obviously bodes well for them because they'll be able to close it out in game 7. If that's really the pattern that it's going to go and the pattern it's going to stay, then Avalanche ultimately win. But we don't even know that theory is true until the Avs get back home on Friday night. And that's assuming they lose this game as well. So we don't even know if that's even necessarily a trend at this point. We'll see about it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, it's been the story, at least from what we see so far. But the Lightning have found a way to take the Avalanche off their game for some reason, but I don't think it's completely lost. It's not as lost as it was in the Vegas series. It's not. And everybody who keeps saying that has no idea what they're even talking about, because the Avalanche still have a lot of fight left in them.
Okay, so it goes back home. We all know it's going to game 5 in Colorado, regardless of what happens tonight.
Yeah, regardless, yeah.
Okay. Are the Avalanche depleted because of what happened in game 3 and so far what's happening in game 4? Are they depleted? Are they demoralized? Are they basically have their tail between their legs and saying, they're not saying it's over, but now it's the best of 3? That's what bothers me. I know we have home ice 2 out of the 3. That's all well and good. But I still look at the Tampa Bay Lightning coming back down 2-0 in 2 series out of 3. prior to this series in the playoffs this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think exhausted is the proper term. I don't think depleted. I don't think, demoralized are the proper terms, because the Avalanche are remaining poised. They're not panicking. They still haven't panicked. They have yet to panic this whole entire playoffs. So I just think they're I think they're exhausted. I think, and it's just like Mark Moser. I just read his tweet here on Twitter. They're gonna have to find 5-on-5 production. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get over to the third period. So, Bill, we'll see you after the game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring back in our scoreboard here as we transition and we get ready for period number 3. Avs out shooting the Lightning in that period, but goals were even at 1. Shot attempts, the Avs win 34-16. 5-2 scoring chances. So Avalanche seeming to turn a leaf here. Mundungus, I think he's specifically referring to merch for me and my show. I don't know if that's what you're saying, Ray, but that's what I'm getting from what Ray is saying. Let me know if that's right or not, Ray. Noreen Jameson, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. She says she hate me some Tampa. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Ray, can you confirm that that's what you were talking about? He said, don't know what that means. I was. That's so he was talking about that. Nonetheless, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Third period action. Colorado needs to dig down deep and score out here within the first 10 minutes to even have a chance. Puck down now. The Lightning will have it as McDonough comes up with it and retreats it into his own zone here. McDonough trying to work it along to Killorn. Killorn with it will try to move it along as Hagel does into the Avalanche zone. Kemper there to cut it off behind his own net there. Avalanche underdogs here in the third period. Lightning favored to win it all to minus 370. Now puck being broken away, and the Avalanche will work it out of their zone, but kept in by the Lightning. The shot ricochets off Kemper. Now the Avalanche have it. Will work it up out of their zone. Here's Makar with it. Makar will snap it over all the way down to the other side. Vasilevsky will trap it. Work it back behind his own net. Here now as the Lightning snap it, but it'll be picked up again by Bowen Byram. Byram now to Kadri with it over the blue line. He tried to chip it in, but it's picked off by Kucherov here as he works it over the blue line. The Avalanche zone. Kucherov and Byram giving chase to it in the corner as Eric Johnson rocks him up against the boards. Kadri with it out. Coming out now. Valerina Chushkin with it. Now gives it out to Landeskog over the blue line into the Lightning zone. Landeskog stops with a pass shot, and it gets broken up. And way high in the air comes down. Landeskog has it again out to Eric Johnson. Now with a shot from the blue line blocked out in front by Stamkos. Picked up here by Cirelli as he's returned. Now here's Palat with it now. Palat working it in. Oh, sorry, that was Hedman. Excuse me, Hedman. That was not Cirelli. Now the Avs get it, working back to their own zone, waiting for the line change is Eric Johnson here. Now out to Byram. Byram with it now to Johnson as they rush out of their own zone over the blue line in the neutral zone. Flips it in and gets it into the Lightning zone. Bogosian giving chase with it. Now working it behind the net. Here's O'Connor with it out in front. Now Alexander Newhook comes up with it, tries to work out to the blue line. Will gives it back out to Jack Johnson. Johnson will get it and flip it behind the net again. O'Connor tries to work it out, but it's worked out of the zone by the Lightning. Giving chase to it is Jack Johnson as he goes back to it for his own zone. Now to JT Compher. Back out to Johnson. Johnson snaps it all the way out to Alexander Newhook. Here comes Newhook through the neutral zone, over the blue line, in the zone with the shot as it's broken up and it flips up over Vasilevsky. Compher gets it and touches it over to the right side. Being picked up, though, by Paul. Nick Paul as he gets it and flips it into the Avalanche zone. Giving chase to it is Corey Perry with it now and Bowen Byram. Johnson trying to get in on it, and he gives him a hit. Cogliano comes out with it, works it along the boards on the right side, out of the zone. Now the Lightning get it. We'll try to snap it around. It's being tried to be snapped in by Cogliano, but contested. Now Cogliano has it again, working it around here as he works it around the left side. Being hit by Ruda, though, in the corner there. Helm and Cogliano with Ruda and Paul trying to work it out. It gets worked out back to the blue line. Taves keeps it in. Here's Taves with it now. Working it around here to Helm. Back out to Byram. Byram with it now with a shot chipped out in front that goes left out to the net. Taves with it behind the net as a rebound. Kicks it back out to Byram. Back out to Helm here. Helm with the shot. In shot. Rebound. Score! Score! One of the two ways to beat Vasilevsky was to either catch him up out of the crease or shot and deflect it way down into the zone, get down and dirty, and find a way to chip it in. And that's exactly what Nico Sturm did there as the Avalanche tied up. It went off Vasilevsky's left pad. Sturm gets it and flips it up over there for the Avalanche. Puck down now. The Lightning will have it. It will try to chip it in their own zone. Here comes Hagel with it with a rush. Being scored by two Avalanches. A shot deflected wide off Kemper. See, now the Avalanche have some confidence now. Here's Killorn with it. Now with Hagel behind the net in the Avalanche zone. We'll get it out to McDonough with a shot. It's chipped off. Went right wide of the net. Now the Avalanche pick it up. Here comes McKinnon with it. Over the blue line being contested by Sergachev, though. And it'll be worked back out here by the Avalanche and be intercepted by the Lightning. Here comes Killorn with it. Killorn with it over the blue line here. And he'll work it into the Avalanche zone here as Byram tries to get it, cut it off with Sergachev and Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen gets it, sends it behind for Makar. Makar with it now, trying to work it out of his own zone. Here's Makar. Makar holding it now, and we'll just dump it into the Lightning zone for a line change. Now coming out with it here. Here come the Avalanche, keeping it in. Here's Valeri Nichushkin with it. Nichushkin with it in front of the net. Shot tipped up, loose, kicked by Landeskog, and it's saved out in front by Vasilevsky. See what the comments say here. Muted, goal, hashtag railed. Johnny spoil much. First 5-on-5 goal. Vass has given up. Love it. Yep. Mic off. Yes. Yeah, I got it. I got it, guys. I got it here. 16-12. Face-off coming in front of the Lightning net. Avalanche getting down and dirty. They're doing what they have to do to dig down deep to get some late goals here. We need this win, ladies and gentlemen. You definitely want to put all the pressure going back to Denver. Puck down now. Avalanche win it. Out on the blue line. Now here's Kadri with it. Kadri with the shot, and it went wide left off of Vasilevsky. Rebound here. Nichushkin with it. We'll kick it back out. Right here. All zoned low with a shot. Lay it down. Rebound in front. Loose puck. Man, Kadri got shoved down hard. Now here comes Kucherov with it, battling with Byram as he pokes it away. Here comes Kemper as he cuts it off behind the net. Now out here to Josh Manson up to Gabriel Landeskog. Landeskog tries to work it out, but it'll be poked back in by Bogosian and worked out. Now Kemper trying to cut it off. He scrambles for it, but he does get it out of the zone. Here comes Ruda with it now. Here come the Lightning regrouping to get in. He still has no stick. Darcy Kemper has no stick. Cover it up. Get out there and cover it up, Darcy. Oh, my God, coming around the net. Here it comes now. Logan O'Connor as he flips it up out of the zone. Somebody go get that man a stick. All the way down to the other end. It'll be called off for an icing. Thank God. Thank God. That made me so nervous. Woo! I was nervous. I'm not going to lie. I was nervous. It went off Cogliano, that goal did. So it was Cogliano's goal, not Nico Sturm. But, oh, well, who cares? The Avalanche tied it. Face-off coming down to the right of the Avalanche net here. Puck down now, and the Avalanche have it. Trying to get it out here is Bowen Byram. Byram tries to work it along, and he'll work it out of the zone here with Alexander Newhook. Through the neutral zone, over the blue line. Now is Newhook as he dumps it in. Over working it to the left side. It's being cut off by the Lightning, though, on the left side. Here O'Connor giving chase with Bellemare. Bellemare with it. Trying to get it out to Maroon, and he does. Maroon tries to send it across ice and into the zone. He will, but Jack Johnson will retrieve it right in his own zone. Here comes the Avalanche now, all the way down to the other side. It'll be waved off for the icing there. O'Connor giving chase with it here with McDonough. Picked up by Bellemare, though, and worked out here to Ruda. Ruda with it now over the center neutral zone, and we'll snap it into the Avalanche zone. Cut off by Eric Johnson as the Tampa Bay Lightning will get a line change. Johnson will sit with it behind the net here. Avalanche have a step on their throat moment now. They need to take advantage of it. Now it's a Jack Johnson here as they'll snap it into the zone. Around forward, Mikko Rantanen. He'll come out with it front with the centering guy's pass, but it's blocked away and kicked away. Trying to be worked out of the zone by the Lightning. It does. Here comes Hagel now. It's 2-on-2. Hagel stop it, and he loses the puck off of his stick. And now being jammed around. Now the Avalanche pick it up. Now here comes Nathan MacKinnon. MacKinnon over the blue line here. MacKinnon inside all by himself. Wrapping it around the net. Here's MacKinnon. Comes out to the blue line. Leaves it for Taves. Back out to MacKinnon on the blue line. Here's MacKinnon. Shot. Went wide off the net. Right here now. Lehkonen with it now. Lehkonen leaves it behind. And Cirelli coming back out on the ice will get it and send it out of the zone. All the way down to the other side. He'll be whistled for an icing. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, guys. Let's calm. These are the moments that a real fan does not appreciate in the Stanley Cup playoffs, but I love. My heart is pounding right now. Every moment from here on out is so crucial. There's a reason why Blink-182's All the Small Things is the playoff anthem for the Colorado Avalanche. Face-off coming to the left of the Lightning net. Face-off won by the Avalanche here. Byram now, soft shot by Kadri. It's blocked out in front, kicked away by the Lightning. It'll be kicked out of the zone. Kadri giving chase to it back, and it'll kick it back out to Kemper. They'll trap it and give it off to Byram. Now the Avalanche regroup here as they try to make another offensive rush. Here's Josh Manson with it now. He'll snap it into the zone. And it'll be cut off by Bogosian here, trying to work it out of the zone, being kept in by Valerie Nichushkin. Nichushkin with it on the left side. Here's Nichushkin working around, wrap-around shot, and it's saved by Vasilevsky. Being kicked out by Sergachev now. Here's Sergachev with it behind his own net. Now they're going to reset here. 27-26 are the shots. Updated shots here. 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming down to some really heart-pumping hockey here. Slapped into the Avalanche zone. Stamkos has it, but it's being cut off by Taves here. Here it comes now here for Byram as he tries to get it out. They'll work it out of the zone and all the way to the Lightning zone. Vasilevsky will get it and just touch it up here for Stamkos. They'll wait for the line change here to set it back up, or for Sergachev as they wait for the rush here to set it back up. Sergachev snaps it, but it's intercepted by Makar, and he's working it back. Here comes Cale Makar, all by himself, over the blue line. Makar in by himself, but he's being cut off there by Ruda. Here's Makar as he tries to leaves it back here behind for Logan O'Connor. O'Connor with it, tries to kick it out, but nobody there as the Lightning will get it and move it out here. Here comes Nash here. Here comes Hedman. Victor Hedman with it all in by himself. Tries to center it, and it's saved by Kemper and covered up. Great job by Darcy Kemper to cover that puck up. Woo. I need a break, ladies and gentlemen. 12:24 left here in the second period. You're listening to Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals here on the MHRT Network.
Tonight I'm gonna feel alive, and no, I won't be acting nice. So baby, go and start a fight. I'm in love with the city lights. Look, I'm in love of a big star. I got my girls and I got my cars. Come on here, baby, be a buzz. Do whatever you want. I like your shop. We're about to pop. Whatever I do, not up to you. We gotta shop it up. La la la. Let's go, won't stop. I like your shop. Whatever you do, not up to you. We gotta shop it up. Today I found out what I want. It's everything I never had. It's been a lifetime feeling sad, feeling sorry for the things that might make you mad. But I'm back, who's back? You ain't even sorry. All you do is make people around you damn worried. I know it might sound just a little bit corny. Now I know where I stand. Don't even have a plan. I like your shop. We're about to pop. Whatever I do, not
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 12:24 left here in the third period. Nico Sturm all fired up after that goal. Here we go now. Face-off now coming. Think to the right of the Avalanche net. Tied hockey game, ladies and gentlemen. Avalanche going to have to dig deep. They need to send it back to Colorado up 3-1. Step on your throat moment. We got to get that hashtag. That's going to be a hashtag trending. Step on your throat moment. Hashtag step on your throat. Here we go now. Face off here. Helm and Stamkos in for the face-off. Puck down. Lightning have it here. Kucherov tries a centering pass, but it's poked away by Sturm here. Now here come the Avalanche. Offensive rush. It's a 3-on-2. Here's Coglio. Shot saved by Vasilevsky. Good offensive rush, though. Good offensive rush by the Avalanche. It was a 3-on-2. Face-off going to come to the left of the Lightning net here. 12:15. Here we go. Face off here. Rantanen and Stamkos here. Puck down. Avalanche have it. Here comes Nathan MacKinnon now as he works it around here with a shot as it went up high and out of play. 12:08 left. Hashtag railed. You're just going to play that up, aren't you, Mundungus? He's just going to play it up, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag railed. Joe Sakic it on hand. Avalanche got some confidence. You can see it in their face. They got some confidence behind them. They believe they can win this game. I can see it. I can see it in the faces of Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen. All the boys on the bench, they look eager. Look at all their faces. They look extremely eager to get in. Here we go. Mikko Rantanen now with the face-off as he draws it. Kicks out MacKinnon out to the blue line. Here's Makar with the shot blocked out by Cirelli again. Man, he's limping hard. Man, Cirelli is not feeling good. Makar snaps it. Oh, tape to MacKinnon. Here's MacKinnon all by himself in the lane as he gets tied up. Lehkonen trying to work it around the boards there as a backup, though. Now being worked out by Killorn. And here comes Cirelli now. Cirelli with it. And he'll just dump it into the Avalanche zone, trying to leave it off as a Makar levels Hagel. Now with the shot up here, flipped up and out of play. 11:38 left. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Face-off coming to the right of the Avalanche net here. Here we go. It'll be Landeskog and Stamkos here for the face-off. Puck down. They have it. Kucherov with a quick snap off the post and kicked out by Nichushkin. That was close. Man, what a ringer that was. Here now is Bogosian here giving chase to it here for Palat. Being cut off by Kadri. Kept in. I don't think that Nichushkin realized it. Here's Nichushkin with the turnaround. Leaves it out here. Shot by Johnson, and it's deflected up and high as Stamkos is down on the ice, and he is not getting up. Yeah, he got up slowly. Okay, he did get up. Woo, Stamkos dove in front of a hot blasting puck there as Johnson gave a howitzer that went off of Stamkos's skate. Got him right in the foot. Whoo, that ringer was a ringer, ladies and gentlemen. It went on the high side of the post, though. It went on the high side of the post, so it was close, but it wasn't. Face-off coming to the right of the Lightning net here. MacKinnon and Paul, puck down now, being fought for it by the Avalanche and the Lightning. Lightning will get it and flip it up and out of play. 11:12 left. We'll do the face-off over again. Thank you, every single one of you, for tuning in here to the MHRT Network. If you like what you hear and see, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to leave us a subscribe and a like here. Puck down now. The Lightning have it. Now they come out. Here comes Killorn with it. Lightning trying to get out on the breakout real quick as Cirelli fumbles the puck, and it'll be whistled offside. Please be sure, if you like what you hear and see, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to leave us a like and a subscribe, both on the Case by Case Sports Show and on the MHRT Network. Thank you very, very much for your viewership. Here we go now. Face-off now coming to the face-off dot nearest the Avalanche bench. Cut puck down. Avalanche win it. Here's Byram now with it, and he'll snap it along the boards. It'll be cleared into the Lightning zone. Now Rantanen coming up with it as he's battled with McDonough as he shoves him down to the ice and clears it up out of the zone. Byram coming back for it, giving chase to it as Killorn as it's cleared into the Lightning zone, but the Lightning will get it now. Here's McDonough with it now. He'll snap it into the Avalanche zone as it rims around the boards. It'll be sent out of the Avalanche zone. Ruda with it, trying to give it a cross-ice pass. We touched up by Cirelli here. Now back over to Ruda. Ruda trying to get trying to get a rush here as he'll flip it into the Avalanche zone. Right around the boards, coming on the left side. It'll be contested by the Avalanche. Now by Byram. Byram has it. Working it out of the zone. Here comes Kadri with it. Over the blue line, into the zone. Here's Kadri. Now with the shot, but it's blocked and saved by Vasilevsky. Kadri with his own rebound. Now here to Taves with a shot way out, deflected left side of the net. Now here's Kadri again with the rebound. Taves needs to stay onside. Jonathan Taves killed that offensive rush by not staying offside. Delayed offside as Kadri tries to smack it into the zone. Here comes the Lightning here. Here's Palat with it. Choked into the zone as they do enter it, though. Now being cut off by Lehkonen now. Lehkonen trying to send it out of the zone here with Makar. Being tangled up as Palat has it. Now here Makar has it, trying to get it out to Nichushkin. Being kept in here by the Lightning here. Palat to Hedman. Now Nichushkin gets it and chips it out of the zone there. Now the Lightning will get it, regroup, and it'll send all the way down to Kemper as he cuts it off and gives it out to Makar. Makar will set it up behind the net here. Not too much time as Kucherov pressures him. Here's Makar as he circles back around to his own net. What a skilled player as Makar is as it's chipped into the Lightning zone and cleared. Giving chase to it is Logan O'Connor with Sergachev. Comfer comes up with it, but it's knocked off the puck and chipped out of the zone there by Colton there. Johnson gives it a chip back. So does Alexander Newhook. And it goes all the way back here to Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky plays it off to the left side here to Perry. He clears it in here to Colton here. Colton with a rush here, and he'll just dump it around the boards as Johnson cuts him off. Here the Avalanche trying to work it out of their zone out to Comfer now. Comfer with it into the neutral zone. Here comes Comfer with it as he flips it into the Lightning zone, giving chase to it now. Over around, being rimmed around the boards and out of the Lightning zone. The Lightning will just cross ice pass for Perry. Perry with a slap shot save and not out of play. Puck is down, and they're trying to get it and flip it out of the zone, being blocked out there. Now the Avalanche will clear it out of their zone. Here they come now. Here's Darren Helm with it. Here's Helm with it. Being tangled up with Ruda, and Cogliano's knocked down to the ice, and the Lightning will come up with the puck here. Here's Bellemare with it now. Bellemare with it. Now centering pass now with a shot. Saved by Kemper. And now there's some pushing and shoving going on now here with several players here. Josh Manson, Pat Maroon, Bowen Byram, Bellemare, Nash, and Sturm. And they're going to call some penalties here if these boys don't break it up soon. We're looking at a 4-on-4 situation if that doesn't happen. 8:24 left here, ladies and gentlemen, in the third period. It's tense. It's tense, ladies and gentlemen. We need to exhale. I'm going to take a brief break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Let's just exhale.
Staying tonight and I'm all alone. Feeling okay, then you hit my phone. Saying, babe, wanna meet up. I'm in the club, but I'm done now. Can I come back? Saying, of course you can come by. I don't know why, but you're sunshine. Oh, you're alright. Oh, you're alright. I'm gonna shut my mind when you say what's on your mind. I can see the pain in your eyes. First I'm left, then I'm right. Don't know how to keep on calm. Baby, don't you tell your lies. Let me say thank you for all this time, babe. I've been living every time I could call you mine. I don't know why I'm being the one feeling stupid. I'm feeling stupid now. So now it's time for the goodbyes. Everything dies while the sun rises. Oh, yeah, light. It's time for the
Ladies and gentlemen, we're entering to the last half of this hockey game. Sorry, guys. We kicked him out. I'm sorry. Here we go now. Puck down, and the Avalanche will have it, but the Lightning will get it and snap it back into the Avalanche zone. Avalanche trying to clear it out. Now to Hagel here. Now kick it out here to Killorn. It'll be cut off here by Kemper here, set around the boards here. Now here's Lehkonen here, kicking it out to, I believe that's going to be Mikko Rantanen as he flips it up into the Lightning zone, giving chase to it is McKinnon here. Now it's a Rantanen as he tries to get it back out to the blue line, but it just goes up and out of play. 7:57 left. So Cogliano officially gets credit for the tying goal. We apologize for those comments in the comment section, everybody. We do not condone such action. MHRT is a family network here. Face-off coming to the right of the Lightning net. Puck down now. The Lightning will have it here as they'll get it and try to snap it out here for Killorn as they're battling in it, but the Avalanche send it back into the zone and keep it in. And there's going to be a whistle. Maybe offside. It's going to be offside. 7:49, ladies and gentlemen. Every moment is crucial right now. So we'll go get a draw back on the other side. Both teams exhausted here. One team is going to have to gut it out. Sorry, Mundungus. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I was getting a drink and taking some Tylenol here. I got a headache here. Puck down now. The Avalanche have it. Here's Taves now with it. Kicks out to McCarrs. He snaps it into the Lightning zone here. Now here, Rudda trying to work it along, cut it off along with Hedman and Kucherov. Kucherov tries to work it along, and they try to get out of the zone as a hit's laid on Hedman. No penalty called as the Lightning fans are booing here. Now here comes the Avalanche. Kadri working it along the boards. It'll work into the zone, but Hedman will cut it off along with Rudda. Rudda will get it out. Try to kick it out, and it'll go all the way into the Avalanche zone, but Makar will pick it up. Here's Makar with it now, trying to go back behind the net. Here comes Taves now. Taves with it. Trying to look and skate here. Here's Taves with it with Kadri. Kadri flipping it into the zone, giving chase to it is Landeskog right behind the net. Gives a huge hit on Sergachev, but Sergachev back checked him hard enough to get him off the puck. Here comes Colton over the blue line. Here's Colton now with a shot. Saved by Kemper as it went high. Now rebound here, being contested in the corner here by about 4 different guys. Kadri, Colton, Paul, and I can't see the other one, Byram there as they get it out. Here comes the Lightning now. Here's centering pass with Bogosian up in front. Shot, and it's tipped up high and away. Good scoring chance by the Lightning. Amazing defense by the Avalanche. My good Lord. This game feels like game 1 overtime. It certainly does. Oh, my good Lord. Woo. Victor Hedman took a nasty hit from Gabriel Landeskog. It's all right, though. .640 left here, ladies and gentlemen. Face-off coming to the left of the Avalanche net. Comfer and Hagel for the face-off here. Puck down now. The Lightning have it. They'll kick it back out to the blue line. Slap shot by Sergachev. Saved by Kemper as it's kicked back out. Here comes Rantanen now trying to work it along the boards. Held up hard as he's hit. And the Lightning will kick it back into the Avalanche zone. Here's Comfer with it now trying to cut it off. They'll work it along here with Killorn. Killorn with it now. Comes up with it. Centering pass. Poked away by the Avalanche. Trying to work out of the zone. It will here. Here's Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon gets it and flips it into the Lightning zone here as it's being worked behind here. Now being worked along the boards. Lightning trying to clear it back out. They do. Getting out for Hagel now, and it'll try to centerize past it, but it'll be taken away by McKinnon now. Here's McKinnon with it. Here's McKinnon through the neutral zone and over the blue line to Taves. Gives it to Chuskin with the shot, and it went high and wide. Rebound here, being kicked back out. Now Manson keeps it in as he dumps it in along the boards. Vasilevsky cuts it off. Back over to Landeskog. Landeskog leaves it behind for Nichushkin. Nichushkin being cut off by Rudda, though, as they will get it and try to clear it out of the zone. Being kept in here by the Avalanche. Centering guys pass. Maroon will get it here, trying to work it along, but Nichushkin cuts him off. Now it's a Hedman. Centering pass here to Nash here as he gets cut off and broken up here out in front of the net. Bellemare comes out with it behind the net, gets it out to Rudda with a shot blocked out in front. Another shot trying to keep it in. Being by Bellemare, I think it'll be delayed offsides. It will be. 5:25 left. Good God. I'm so sick of this guy. I'm like blocking this dude left and right. He keeps posting it. Why? Why can't I? Good God. Tired of this. Deromi Deliz Navarez, love your energy. Thank you so much for narrating. Absolutely. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully we score before overtime. Yeah, that's kind of the goal here, isn't it? Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. This guy, I keep blocking this guy and he keeps showing up. Let me contact Mike. Yeah, I would. Because this is just, I keep blocking him and putting him in timeout, and somehow it keeps reappearing. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on. I keep blocking him. I say block user, block user, block user, and it just keeps popping up somehow. 5:25 left, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming down to the final 5 minutes of this entire game. Tied at 2. MHRT Network, thank you for liking. Nick Shalek, thank you very much. What's he doing? He's posting inappropriate comments in the comment section. It's spam inappropriate. Basically, that's what he's doing. Moses Pena, thank you very much. Chris Paladine, thank you very so much. Danny Trujillo, thank you guys so much for the likes and loves. Yeah, exactly, Rudy. I keep hitting block user all the time, and somehow those inappropriate comments keep resurfacing in the chat. Here we go. We're coming back into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. 5:25 left. Avalanche need to score a goal. Five and a half minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. Face-off coming to the red face-off dot nearest to the penalty boxes here. Puck down now. The Lightning will have it. Ruda will kick it all the way over to Hedman. Hedman now entering the zone. He'll be cut off there by Makar. Flipped out. Now here comes Alexander Newhook, but it's shipped back in by the Lightning into the Avalanche zone. Here's Palat with it now. Dangling. Pretty good. Out to Kucherov with a centering pass, but it's broken up. Comfer will work it out of the zone, and giving chase to it now is Logan O'Connor as it goes up and out of play. 5:07 left. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. Face-off coming to the left of the Avalanche net. The determination in everybody's eyes, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it. Game faces on all around here. McKinnon and Hagel with the face-off. Puck down now. The Avalanche will come up with it here. Here we go. Here, Makar with it now. Out. We'll get it out to Devon Taves here. Taves with it now. Snap it into the Lightning zone here. Now here's Rantanen with it behind the net, trying to get it out to the slot here. It's being poked along and being tied up as Hagel now kicks it out to the blue line. It'll go out of the Lightning zone and be regathered by Makar here. Here's Makar here with it. Coming through the neutral zone over the blue line. Here's Makar. Why is nobody else rushing in with him? Like, it's cut off by the Lightning, ultimately. Like, come on, guys. Now here's Hagel with it. Killorn, centering pass, but it's broken up as McKinnon got out there in time. Now Makar with it. Gathering here to Rico Rantanen. Rantanen with it. We'll just ship it into the zone and get a line change. Lehkonen giving chase to it now. McDonough trying to cover it, trying to cut it off there. Now back over to Sergachev, back over to McDonough. McDonough lost the puck in front with Kadri. He went down to the ice. No penalty calls. Puck is still loose. It'll come up with it. Here's Josh Manson. Manson with it behind the net here. Avalanche trying to fight for it. Nichushkin comes up with it. Out to the blue line, but it bounces hard. It's really bouncy here, the puck. Here's Landeskog with it as he'll send it into the Lightning zone. Vasilevsky cuts it off behind the net. He'll play it around the side. Now here being broken up along is Stamkos here. Now out to Ruda. Ruda through the neutral zone. Somebody cut that guy off. Somebody cut him off. Ruda with it now. Now the Avalanche trying to work it back out of the zone. Nichushkin will chip it, but it'll be kept in here. Now here's Ruda. Blue line here with the shot blocked out by Landeskog. Ruda again with the slap shot. Saved by Kemper. Right out in front. Darcy Kemper has had a really landmark game here. 27-33 are the shots. .331 left, ladies and gentlemen. Face-off will come to the right of the Avalanche net. Here we go now. Face-off. Coming in here. 3:31 left. 33-27. Lightning win here. Here's Helm with it now with a face-off. Puck down. Avalanche win it. Taves will get it and send it right out of the zone. Trying to catch it now is Cogliano as he'll get it and flip it up into the Lightning zone. Light coming down with it now. Here's Helm with it, battling with it now. Here's now working it back around to the blue line now. Here with it, Taves. Taves with it now. coming in with a shot as it's deflected off into the boards, being worked back around. Cogliano has it. He'll try to move it along the boards. Helm shoved into the boards hard by Bogosian here. The Avalanche need to get a little bit more physical here. Now the Lightning have it, and they'll just shove it out of their zone. Kept in here by Cogliano, being touched up here by Nichushkin. And he'll just backhand it and flip it in. Cogliano behind the net. Avalanche doing a good job countering every move the Lightning have. They need to be on their game. They've really found their stride here. Now they just need to put it all together to get a goal. McKinnon working with it here. Now the Lightning will get a retrieve into their own zone. Here's McDonough now with it behind his own net. He'll just wait here for the play to set up for the rush here. McDonough Lightning trying to slow it down. Here he comes as he gets it out to Killorn here. Killorn in with the rush, immediately surrounded by Avalanche with a shot as it's up and comes back down. Giving chase to it is McKinnon here. And McDonough will get it and cut it off and send it over to Hedman. Hedman trying to move it around the boards back over for Killorn. He'll do it there. Killorn works it ahead here and will be cut back off by the Avalanche. Shipped back away. Now the Avalanche trying to get it out of the zone. They need to just keep it out of the zone. 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. McKinnon with it. Here he comes. Here comes Nathan McKinnon through the neutral zone, and he'll just flip it up into the Lightning zone. Now giving chase to it. Now the Avalanche have it as the Lightning will work it back out of the zone here. Now working across here for Stamkos as he chips it into the Avalanche zone. Here with it now. Here comes Kadri with it. Behind his own net. We'll work it out to Landeskog. Here comes Landeskog as he pokes it out of the zone. Now the Lightning will get it, snap it back into the Avalanche zone. Now here's Taves with it. He'll work it back around for Makar. Makar with it behind his own net, trying to work it out, and he will. Man, the Lightning are pressuring him hard. Avalanche working hard. Makar with it as he'll flip it into the Lightning zone. Giving chase to it is Kadri. It's cut off there by Sergachev. Being worked back around by the Lightning and will be worked out by Colton. Here's Colton with the rush. Avalanche need to get back on defense hard. Here's Hedman. Hedman with it now. Leaves it behind here for Colton. Colton being pressured hard by Landeskog. Nice hit. Right in the corner as he railed him. Right into the corner. Now working it back out. Here's Hedman with it. Out on the point. We'll get it out to Colton. Colton over to Hedman. Now with the shot. Centering. Push down. Rebound. Save. Saved by Kemper. 2 huge saves. Being kicked out. Now here's Paul with it now. Final minute. It's ticking down. Now being broken up. Picked up by McDonough. Left for Hedman. Now with the shot. Save. Kicked over right on the side. Rebound. Save. Covered up. Saved by Kemper. Oh, the Kemper is sat back down on his throne and reclaimed it hard. What saves by Darcy Kemper? Those were all crucial, good scoring chances by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Darcy Kemper got out in front and stopped every single damn one of them. Unbelievable. That doesn't fire you up, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what will. Woo! Darcy Kemper's been playing out of his mind. Face-off coming to the right of the Avalanche net. Puck down. Lightning have it now. Killorn will work it back over to Sergachev. He'll try to send it in. Kicked off and blocked by Helm. Working it back over, and it'll go over off and out to the Avalanche bench out of play. So it'll be 32 seconds left. 32.6. Woo! Jose Santana with the flame emojis. Face-off coming again to the right of the Avalanche net. Helm and Sergachev, I believe, with his face-off. False face-off. It's Hagel and Helm, excuse me. Puck down now. Avalanche win it. Kicked out now. Byram will just try to send it out of the zone, but it's kept in by Cirelli. Cirelli trying to gather the puck here. Byram, everybody's fighting hard with it along the boards. They're not even letting him gain a ledge. Here comes McKinnon. He'll kick it back out for Makar. Makar will flip it out of the zone. Being kept in here. And Killorn will try to dump it in, but Helm will cut him off. Helm with it now. We'll over it out to Byram. Byram with it. Will snap it along the boards and worked out all the way on, almost to the Lightning blue line. McDonough with it. Snaps it into the Avalanche zone. That should be a Lightning, and it will. Or a icing. 4 seconds left even. It's an icing call. We'll get a face-off right in front of the Lightning net. We get a face-off. This is very crucial, ladies and gentlemen, to the left of the Lightning net. Here we go. This could be crucial. Landeskog going to go up against, I think, Hagel. They're planning it. They're planning it. Jared Bednar may take a timeout here. No, he's not. Here we go now. Puck down. Avalanche have it, but the Lightning just send it all the way down to the other end. And that'll be the end, ladies and gentlemen, of regulation. Game 4, ladies and gentlemen, will end up going into overtime hockey. Unbelievable. This game has been. Bronco Bill.
Yes. Hold on a second. Let me hit that. Yes. What would you like me to tell you?
I'm exhausted watching it. I can only imagine how exhausted both teams are. At the end of 60 minutes of play, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie hockey game still.
Well, the main reason why I said what do you want me to tell you is I texted you earlier today and I said I do not want I don't want overtime. I don't want a close game. I'm a fan. I want to win 5-0, 6-1, 7-0, 4-1, 4-0. I don't like these tight games. I don't like these tight games. You know why? Because a fluke play, a puck off a skate like happened with McKinnon earlier can change the entire series. I don't like this. But one thing I do like, the Avalanche did come out in the third period and they played. And they played hard.
They did.
They played hard.
They battled down to the very last second of regulation.
Yep.
They did. They did
Absolutely.
do that.
And that's what I love about this. Now,
there we go.
If the Avalanche can come out like they did in the third period and say, hey, this is anybody's game. I mean, you have to think of it that way. It's anybody's game. I mean, it's one goal and it's done. So if the Avalanche come out like they played in the last 10 minutes of this third period, I think it's ours to take. But they have to play smart.
That's right, Nick Finn. They did. They lit a fire after the first intermission. Absolutely.
Yep.
And you could see it slowly progress through period 2 and 3 of how the Avalanche have gotten back to I wouldn't say they've gotten back to playing their brand of hockey, but they've gotten to play an adaptive brand of hockey to put a stop and counteract the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Well, that has to play into what Tampa Bay's been doing. They've been shutting down the lanes. They have been sliding on the ice. They've been laying down. They've been doing anything they can to stop shots on Vasilevsky because they know he's vulnerable in more than one spot. That was exploited in game 2 through the 5-hole, through the glove side, through the upper glove side, to the pad side, to the stick side. He's vulnerable if you can get him to move, and that's what the Lightning are trying to shut down. This game tonight it reminds me of like a heavyweight fight. It really does.
I don't mean just know I mean goodwill with this, Nick. But have you not been watching this hockey game? Your biggest concern is Kemper. After he just dove out in front of the net and made 5 fantastic saves and stopped the Lightning in what could have very well been the game-deciding goal.
Okay, let me interrupt you real quick. To Nick's defense, Kemper has been vulnerable. He has been vulnerable.
Dude, he's played out of his damn mind this whole entire game.
No. Hang on a second, Jeremy. Hang on a second. Let me say what I'm going to say, and then you can rebuttal. Yes, Kemper has played out of his mind this game. I'm talking about his overall goals against average. It's under what Frankos's overall goal against average. Yes, it does come down to defense clogging up the middle and not allowing the shots to reach Kemper. I get that. But when they reach Kemper, his goals against average is 8-something. So in his defense, yes, I do want to say yes. It comes down, and you even mentioned earlier, Kemper or Kemper or Frankos is not equal to Vasilevsky, even combined. But it comes down to what the defense of the Avalanche can do, and you mentioned that earlier. So in defense, now go ahead and do your rebuttal. I mean, it's fine.
Well, first of all, I just got to say thank you to Ray Haas for ordering his MHRT shirt. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ray. Look, Darcy Kemper not made almost the same exact saves that Pavel Francouz did when he came in relief for Darcy Kemper? Has he not? He has.
I will agree.
I'm telling you guys, I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to say it when the Avalanche are hoisting the Stanley Cup. Darcy Kemper is a Stanley Cup winning goalie. He is your number one goalie. He is. If he's not, then why did you go out and get him? You know, everybody was nervous with Jared Bednar starting him again. You know, but it's the right move. Kemper needed that rest. Kemper needed that rest to find himself again, and he's found himself.
I agree. So, play against play tonight, first two periods, it's tied 2-2. Who's the better goalie? Or should I say, who is the better defensive team?
I say defensive team. It's about tied right now.
Same with the score.
Yeah, it's about tied right now, and that explains the reason why the score is tied. Mm-hmm. Boy, have you seen the up close face shots of Andrei Vasilevsky? He looks like a maniac.
He does.
He looks like somebody that's like he looks like a serial killer.
It looks like he's possessed.
He does,
which is scary.
Yeah, which is scary because, like in the broadcast mentioned this earlier, Vasilevsky tends to find his stride midway through a series, and he's finding his stride.
Right.
So the Avalanche, this is a must. If the Avalanche are going to win this game, they need to do what they did for the last 2 goals: get down, get dirty, and find an opening and exploit it.
I'll take a step further. Get down, get dirty, get aggressive.
Yes. Stay in front of that net. Stay right in front of that net. Not only that, too, as well. This is what frustrated me the most. The Avs have it, and they're rushing into the offensive zone. Why is one guy only rushing into the offensive zone?
Because they don't want to be offside, is how I see it.
But if once one guy clears the zone, go in there, help him out. Give him some support in the corners.
They're changing. It looks like they're changing lines about every 20 to 25, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And they want to keep the guys fresh. I get that. I understand that. And that's a good ploy, obviously. But what I want to see in this third period is I want to see the mentality the Avalanche had in not game 2 when we won 7-0. I want the mentality we had in game 1 when we were in overtime. I want that same mentality that says, hey, this is our chance. This is our year.
They have it. They have the faces. You could see it with every single guy on the bench. Every single guy on the bench, all the boys, they looked very, very determined. They looked the game faces were definitely on.
Well, yeah, but it has to translate.
Tyrone King says this game wins the series, fellas. It does. If the Avalanche win, it does.
Taking nothing away from Tyrone King. Yes, this game does set up the possibility to win it at home in game 5, but nothing's guaranteed. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed. So, me being a fan, I cannot hoist anything in my own house, whether it's a champagne bottle or whatever. I can't hoist that until I know it's true. I love your energy. I love your passion. I'm right there with you, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
I kind of have to agree with Marco here. I hope Colorado pulls this one out. Otherwise, the series will take a serious turnaround. Because let's be honest, whoever wins this game, it's a soul crusher. It's a soul crusher to be pushed all the way to overtime. Not saying that it takes the soul out of a team, but it's kind of demoralizing.
All right, let me flash you back to 1996. We went 7 games against was it the Red Wings? Yeah, it was the Red Wings. We went 7 games, and there were games back and forth that were nail biters. That series drove me nuts. but we had it at home. We have game 7 at home. I'm not saying I want to go to game 7. Absolutely not. I want to win tonight and win it at home in game 5. I don't want to go 7, but I'm saying if we have history on our side. Yes, not with the same players, but remember, Joe Sakic is GM, and he was on that team in 96. Jeremy, you're silent.
This in from Mark Mosier, and I completely agree with it. Anything outside of pure amputation is no longer a penalty.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? Obviously.
Hey, it's the playoffs. It's the Stanley Cup Finals. They're
All
gonna,
right.
they're gonna let the boys play.
Okay, I know we're getting into overtime right now. Overtime is not like it is for
We are
those
gonna
who
win this,
don't.
Rudy.
Overtime is not like it is in the regular season. Regular season, they play 4-on-3, 3-on-3, and then a shootout. This is not
Yep.
the same.
It's 5-on-5
It's
until
5-on-5 for an entire period until somebody scores a goal.
Yep.
Okay, Jeremy, going into the second playoff the Avalanche have had in this playoffs 4 rounds, do they have the magic that can win this game in the first overtime period, or does it go multiple and does it become a finesse game?
Well, of course they have the capability to put this game away. I've never doubted that in this Avalanche team. They're very, very capable of putting this game away. Their complete confidence has changed. You can see it. Their faces look a lot different than they did in period 1. Everybody's focused now. Everybody's dialed in. They got over the crappy ice in Tampa Bay. The ice is just absolute garbage, but they've overcome that. See, that's the thing I always tell people. Great teams do not complain. They overcome. They overcome and they persevere. And that's what the Avalanche are doing. They're fighting their stride. They're finding their way to adjust to the crappy ice. They're finding their way to adjust to, I know Nazem Kadri really hasn't done much in this game, but he's giving those boys a boost, though. He's giving those boys a boost. He's gotten behind those boys I would, you know what, Richie Rich, I would love to come to Canada. I would love to come to Canada. The ice is always great.
Always great.
Absolutely.
Of course. I
love Canada.
Hey, Richie Rich, of course it is, because you're like -0. It's perfect for ice hockey.
Absolutely. You can go play ice in a drainage ditch. You can go play hockey in a drainage ditch somewhere in Canada. Game 2 was definitely the outlier.
Up down the slope like
Yeah, you could. Yeah. This is more what I thought the series would look like. Yeah, Mundungus, I agree. The Game 7 would be very much Hollywood. But I think it's time to go back to the 8250. Back to 5280.
5280.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all good. We got
it here, man. Where is here, Richie Rich? Like, what part of Canada? Ray wants to do the same thing too. Me and Ray are going to come down there. Anywho,
up there.
Oh, up there. Sorry. Yeah, I guess they are above me.
And it's above the United States.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, sorry, man. I'm OCD.
It's okay. It's all right. It's direction. You know what I mean? Tyrone says he's drinking. Central Ontario. I'd love to come to Central Ontario. But yeah, no. The Avalanche are more than capable of winning this game. They are. And I think they do. I think they win it. I think they've turned a leaf.
So it's 2-2. Regardless who wins tonight, has the chance to win the Stanley Cup.
What's going on, Burl?
In Colorado on Friday.
Step on your throat type moment.
What does this overtime period mean to the Avalanche more than it means to Tampa Bay?
Should mean everything. But with that being said, Bronco Bill, we are about to start overtime. So I am going to have to let you go.
It's okay.
We'll see you after the first overtime. But it should mean everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen. There's Bronco Bill. I'll bring up our scoreboard here. We will go into overtime hockey here. As soon as I can get my audio reconnected here. There we go. So we get ready for boring commentators. I'm sorry, TD. Fishing down from the street is unreal. I mean, Americans Weekly here. Yeah, love the coverage, guys. Totally so needed this. Thank you very much, Tyrone King. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, sit down in your seats real tight. Grab a beer. Fasten your seatbelts really tight, ladies and gentlemen, because this was there many moons ago. Who won? I missed the game. Nobody's won yet, Jennifer Miller. We're about to start overtime hockey. Sit down, grab your beer. Maybe grab a change of pants, perhaps, because you might just need it by the time this game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals. This is overtime hockey. Game 4, we're about to kick it off here. You also might need a defibrillator. You also might need a bucket. Nonetheless, here we go. Puck down now, and the Lightning have it here as Sergachev will beat it right off the grip, dump it into the Avalanche zone, but Taves is there to cut it off with Makar, send it around the net. Now Rantanen now trying to cut it off, and it's cut off by McDonough. Sorelli with a shot, but it went deflected wide. Now here comes Taves now trying to push it out of the zone, kept in by Killorn. Killorn has it now. Now being knocked away by Taves and bumped off the puck, sent behind the net here. Now Makar with it. Here's Makar with it. Now snapping it, trying to get out of the zone, but it's knocked up and taken back down by McKinnon. McKinnon over the blue line here in the zone. Here's McKinnon as he cuts back, trying to find it and being tangled up by Killorn. Now Sorelli has it. Here comes Sorelli with it as he tries to dump it through the neutral zone, and he does, but cut off by Eric Johnson. Johnson now leaves it behind for Makar in his own zone. Here's Makar's to Kadri now. They try to work it along into the neutral zone. They do. Back over. Here's Nichushkin with it. Nichushkin has it all by himself in the Lightning zone. Trying to work it out. He does out to Johnson, and Johnson will just get it and snap it high off the glass here. Now to Kadri behind the net. In the front. Shot, save, rebound. Puck still loose out in front as Landeskog tries to get it. He does retain it. Sends it behind the net. Nobody there, though, as Hedman will cut it off over to Palat. Here's Palat now in the neutral zone now. Tries to get it into the Avalanche zone. They send it in. Byram cutting it off here on the left corner behind the net. Leaves it behind for Johnson as he snaps it out of the zone. Going back all the way down to the other end and being whistled for an icing. That's right, Tyrone King. And Jesus. You might need Jesus too. Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer Miller. You're welcome. The defib. Yeah, I need the defib. That's how we know I live in Canada. Broncos games nearly ever on TV. Puck down here. Now the Avalanche have it here. Now here comes Bowen Byram now with it. Byram with it. We'll shove it ahead for Landeskog. It's cut off. Immediately turned around. Here's Paul here with it. With a shot saved by Kempers. It's pushed away left on over to the side. Now Paul trying to clear over behind the net. It's being worked behind now here. Came out with a shot. Saved by Kempers and pushed away and worked out of the zone by the Avalanche. Now here comes Coffer with it out in front. But Vasilevsky cuts it off and sent out by the Lightning into the neutral zone. Here's Perry with it. He'll get it and flip it up over, and it'll bounce off the glass, and Taves will gather it behind the net. Get it over to Kadri, who works in the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass. Here comes Logan O'Connor over the blue line. Here's O'Connor in it with it all by himself around the net. Here's O'Connor still looking as he leaves it behind for Comfer. Comfer with it behind the net. Now looking for somebody to center. It's pass out in front. Loose puck still, and it gets cleared off to the left and sent out by Maroon. Here comes Manson now regrouping for it. Now here's Taves. Back over to Manson. Still in their own zone here. Manson snaps it in over to Comfer. Comfer with it now with a shot as it went wide as the Avalanche get knocked down to the ice. Now picked off again by Manson, and it's whistled offside. Yes, Alvin, that is. It's sudden death overtime. First score wins. Am I a bandwagon Avalanche fan? No, I am not. Bowen Byram, 23, almost 24 minutes of ice time in this game. 17:32 left. Face-off coming to the far face-off dot nearest to the penalty boxes. Puck down. Avalanche win it. Makar with it will snap across ice to Byram as he dumps it into the zone, rims it around the boards. Now being kept in here by Mikko Sturm, but being contested by the Lightning. Bogosian now tries to work it out of the zone, being kept in here. Now the Avalanche have it. They work it around. Here's Mikko Sturm with it behind the net. Now we'll get it out to Cogliano. We'll get it out to the blue line. Now it's to Makar. Here's Makar with it. The Norris Trophy winner. Here he is. Now it's a shot in the lane, and it's deflected off. Wide here. Now Byram with it. Mikko Sturm trying to go to help it out as he tries to cut it off behind the net. But now the Lightning will get it now and just send it out. Now Pat Maroon sends it, but Makar will gather it back in the own zone. Now Makar with it. Snaps it all the way up. It's cleared into the zone here by Mikko Rantanen. Giving chase to it now. Here is now without loose puck in front, and it's covered up. Still loose puck. Puck is still loose out in front. It's poked away by the Lightning here. Here's Killorn giving chase with it to Manson. Killorn picks it up, but Manson will just bat it back. Now the Avalanche have it. Here comes Taves with it now. Over the blue line now. Leaves it behind here for Ranson as he gets a shot deflected wide. Sergachev and Taves fighting for it now. As Hagel will send it up out of the zone here. Manson will smack it back into the zone. Here's Rantanen as they clear it as he flips it up and behind the net. Here's Landeskog with it now. Landeskog with it. Gets it and turns it around to behind the net. Right out in front for Mikko Rantanen behind the net. And it's chipped away out, being contested here, being worked on in the corner. Now sent over for Sergachev here. Sergachev with it, takes it and flips it up. And it's being bounced around. It'll be covered up and gloved by Darcy Kemper. 37-30 the shots, ladies and gentlemen. I love new fan. Thank you, Alvin. Holiday theater area. I don't know what that means. Denver Grizzly fan, Colorado Avalanche from day one, 1995. I remember the Denver Grizzlies. Good job. You speak fast. Thank you, Burrow. I appreciate it. You have to when you're calling hockey. 16 minutes even left here in the overtime period. Face-off coming to the right of the Avalanche net. Puck down now, and the Lightning will have it, but they'll push it behind the net. Makar rims it around, trying to send it out, but it's kept in by McDonough as he'll send it around back to behind the net. Now still being cleared around, and Byram will gather it here. Here's Byram now with a breakout pass. He'll get it over to Nichushkin, but it'll be knocked away. Here's now McDonough clearing it over into the zone. We'll leave it here behind for Palat. Palat here with it now. Coming around the net is Palat. He'll send it out to the blue line. Now it's to McDonough. McDonough with a shot went wide left of the net, not even close near Darcy Kemper. Being kept in by Palat is sent around the other way. Now Nichushkin trying to cut it off. He'll work it out here. The Avalanche got to flip it out of the zone here as Landeskog will do just that. Now being worked along, being picked off here. Here's the Valerie Nichushkin. Nichushkin over the blue line. In all by himself, but being broken up there by Ruda. And they'll work it out here. Now Stamkos with it as they'll snap it cross ice all over to Kucherov as he has a tough time keeping it on his stick. Here's Kucherov with it. And it's being tied up here, being by 3 Avalanche. They need to get it out of the zone. They will. Snaps it ahead. Here's O'Connor. O'Connor in shot. Save. Save again. Covered up by Vasilevsky. Oh, he had a breakaway chance. Damn. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was so close. Man, O'Connor had a chance to put the game away there, and he couldn't do it. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the mentality of this Avalanche team has changed and changed severely. They're on the cusp. They're ready to get it in and put it in, ladies and gentlemen. So close. It just went off the blocker of Vasilevsky. Face off to the left of the Lightning net. Here we go now. It'll be O'Connor now. Puck down. Avalanche went. Slap shot by Taves. He rung it off the post. Now, Lehkonen now will keep it in, and will send it in, but being cut off by McDonough and being shoved out of the zone all the way down to the other end. It'll be waved off for an icing. It's been intense, ladies and gentlemen. It's been intense. It's been insanely intense. I don't know about this. Face-off coming to the left of the Lightning net again. Puck down. Avalanche battling for it, but it'll be came up by Paul. Paul here on the rush here, and he'll get it flipping into the Avalanche zone. And it'll be shot into his own bench here. 14:36. Face-off will be coming to the red dot nearest to the Lightning bench. Boy, that goal was so close. That shot was so close. It rang so close right off the bar. Unbelievable. Thank you, Romaldo. Face-off coming at center ice. Puck down now. Lightning will have it, and they'll snap it into the Avalanche zone immediately. Rims around the boards, looking for his Makar here. Makar with Cirelli. Cirelli gets it now. Cirelli having it, kicking it out to the blue line here. Now with a shot by Sergachev, blocked out in front before he could ever reach Kemper. Now picked up by Rantanen now. Working it over and flipping it is Rantanen, trying to get it into the zone. He clears it. Now Rantanen and offsides. Thank you, Romaldo. Thank you so much. I believe it. Thank you very much. Bruins fan, but thank you very much. He's definitely banging it. The Holiday Theater is in Denver. I don't remember the Holiday Theater. I'm not going to be a lie. I remember the Villa Italia. I remember that. That's how far back I go. I was Colorado born and raised, buddy. University of Colorado, Denver Hospital. July 7th, 1991. That was my birthday. Puck down now, and the Avalanche have it here as the face-off coincides. Avalanche get it snapping into the Lightning zone here, but being cut off by Hedman now. Being worked back around to the boards, and it'll be moved out of the zone, but Manson will give chase to it to flip it back in. Nobody's on sides, though. Now Hedman now slaps it across ice. It'll be had here by Sergachev, and it's knocked away. Great play out in front, being knocked away again by the Avalanche. Here comes Valerie Nichushkin through the neutral zone, over the blue line, into the zone. Nichushkin, centering pass, shot, and it's saved there by Vasilevsky there. Puck loose out behind the net here. Here comes Landeskog with it, working it along. It'll be cut off here by Palat. Palat here now with a cross ice pass, and now it'll be tripped up. And Stamkos glided here with the ref. Now Byram with it now. No penalty, though. They're booing it. Here's Byram with it. They'll snap it into the Lightning zone. Cut off by Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky looking to play it now. Out to Bogosian, though, as he tries to get it out of the zone, and he will go all the way back down to the other side for an icing. '84 Denver General, baby. Go Avs. That's right. The Villa. Yep. The Villa, I tell you. 91. Absolutely. Yep. 91. Never heard of it. Yeah. By Washington Street. Okay. Puck down now. And here now that the Lightning get it out of the zone, but being kept in by McKinnon. McKinnon now with it, struggling along the boards. Perry will get it and snap it up and out of play. 13:04 is the official time there. I'll stop it there. Bill, in Canada, we have a law that arenas are paddles are required in arenas for that very reason. Yeah, they got some funny laws in Canada. I will say that. 13:04 left, ladies and gentlemen. Face off coming to the red dot nearest to the Lightning bench. Puck down now. Avalanche have it. They'll kick it back out to Makar. Avalanche need to dig deep. 32 minutes. Makar left out by McDonough, though. McDonough has as he's struggling as he just dumps it into the Avalanche zone. Taves now with Killorn now working with it. Lehkonen gives it out to now Makar behind the net as he comes out with it. Snap, cross ice to McKinnon as it goes off his skate. Being bounced around now in the neutral zone, and Lehkonen will work it, but the Lightning will get it in their own zone. Now it's cleared in, touched in by Hagel into the Avalanche zone. Kemper will cut it off here. Gives it back out to Hagel here. Here's Hagel with it. Trying to center ice pass, but it's broken up here. Now with the shot out in front, deflected and pushed out of the zone here. Here's Comfer with it now. As he tries to work it out of the zone, it's worked along into the Lightning zone. Dumped in as it's cleared. Now being snapped by Ruda all the way down to the other side. Being kept in. Here now comes Alexander Newhook. Here's Newhook here with it over the line. Shot and it went wide. Here now as it's trying to be pushed out back into the blue line. O'Connor trying to regain it here. And he does. Back out to the blue line. Kept in by Johnson. Johnson with it now. Gets it. It's deflected wide. Now here's Maroon with it as he slaps it around the side. Here's my feed goes froze. And now Kucherov with it. Cross ice pass. And they will come off for a change here. Johnson now. Jack Johnson over to Eric Johnson now. Coming up over the center ice here. Now we'll snap it into the Avalanche zone. Here, Vasilevsky cuts it off and knocked down by Landeskog. Puck loose out in front, but it'll be worked out by Maroon. Now worked off by Byram now here. And Manson now trying to get it, camp it in, and it's off the stick. Here comes Byram. Byram with the rush. Leaves it behind for Nichushkin. Nichushkin with the centering shot. Out of front shot. Oh, and it went just barely over the net. Here comes Landeskog. Kicks it out for Manson. Now for Byram with it. They're filling it now. Here's Byram. One-timer by Manson. Saved by Vasilevsky. Whoa. That was highly intense. Woo. I got to give credit to Andre Vasilevsky. Oh, man. That was a huge, huge save by Andrei Vasilevsky. Manson gave it his all with that one-timer. Woo! Woo! Face-off coming to the right. Face-off circle nearest to the Lightning net. Puck down. Avalanche have it. Makar with it out on the blue line here. Now working with it as the shot's blocked off. Trying to be kept in by the Avalanche. It will. Nathan MacKinnon fighting for it here. McKinnon's still fighting with it. Now as McDonough pushes it off to Sergachev, they snap it out of the zone. Here come the Lightning here. Here's Killorn with it over the blue line into the zone. Here's Killorn still with it. Looking for a centering pass out in front of the net, but it's being cut off here by the Avalanche. Sent out by McKinnon. Now here's Lehkonen now as he clears it into the Lightning zone. Lehkonen now. Vasilevsky cuts it off out in front with the pass to Hagel. Here comes Hagel with it now through the neutral zone. Over the blue line is Hagel. Being mucked up. Shot with the save by Kemper as it's pushed away. Now here comes Nathan MacKinnon. MacKinnon now in the neutral zone. Over the blue line. MacKinnon. Now here he comes with the shot and it's deflected wide. Now rebound with it is Cogliano. Rantanen will leave it. He'll send it back in. Trying to work it in. Blocked off by the Lightning. Line change, though, for the Avalanche. Here comes Cogliano with it, snapping it to Manson. Manson over the blue line. Here's Manson again. Set it, cross-ice pass to Helm. He lost it, but we'll gain it now here. Sends it behind the net for Sturm. Sturm trying to work it out. Now Helm has it. He tries to work it back, but is tripped up there by Palat. Now working it back, and Hedman cuts it off. He'll dump it up over, and it'll stay in play. Now here's Manson with it over the blue line. Manson working with it here. Here's Manson with it. Now with a shot rebound here. Gets his own rebound still. Leaves it behind for Landeskog. Landeskog with it out to Nichushkin. Nichushkin with it now. Nichushkin will get it out here to Eric Johnson. Johnson with the shot. Saved by Vasilevsky. Man, snared it right out of the air. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. 9:36 left here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. The Avalanche are throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Andrei Vasilevsky. Ooh, Kemper blocked that shot with his helmet. I hope Kemper's okay. I hope Kemper's okay. I hope he's okay. He's looking okay. Yeah, I died as well. Colorado Avalanche controlling the game. They are, TD. I think we got a 20-second timeout here. My heart is going, ladies and gentlemen. And if your heart is not going, I don't know, maybe playoff hockey just isn't for you, because this is the type of situation that makes you feel alive. This is what we live for. They need to throw the stove at the guy. They do. 37 saves for Kemper, 33 for Vasilevsky. Whew. 949 save percentage for Kemper, 943 for Vasilevsky. I got an EKG machine right now. Oh my God. Face-off will come to the right of the Lightning net. Avalanche need to push it. They need to push it over the edge. They need to send this thing back to Colorado up 3-1. They need this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're halfway through the first overtime period. We're still tied. Avalanche throwing everything at Andrei Vasilevsky. Face-off coming to the left of the Lightning net. No more one-timers. We need deflections, quick passes, and shots. Absolutely. Here we go now. Landeskog and Stamkos for the face-off to the left of the Lightning net. Puck down now. The Lightning have it now. They'll just send it right around the boards. Now Killorn working it in the corner, and he'll just get it and flip it up out of the zone, being knocked down here by Landeskog. Landeskog keeps it now over the blue line. Here's Landeskog with a pass here, with a shot, and it's blocked off, up and out of play. 9:22 as Rantanen with the shot on that. Tampa Bay fans all quiet, unsung hero tonight. Thank you very much, Tyrone. Face-off coming now to the right. Face off coming to the right of the Lightning net here. It'll be McKinnon. Puck down. Avalanche have it. McCarr with it. Now gives it out to Rantanen with a shot. Tip deflected. Rebound. Puck loose in front. But it will be worked out to the right side here. Now here come the Lightning here with it. McDonough with it as he'll slack it into the zone. It'll be McCarr cutting it off behind the net here. McCarr leaves it behind for Taves. Now moving along up to Landeskog here. As he sends it across ice off the boards. It'll be worked along here by McKinnon. Here's McKinnon over the blue line. Here comes Nathan McKinnon here. Rushing in. Around the net is McKinnon looking for the setup play. Here comes Taves with it. Now with the shot out in front. Shot, rebound, shot, loose puck still out in front. Beat by Chuskin. Out for the centering pass. McKinnon. Shot. It's blocked out. Rebound. Rebound with it here. McKinnon now. McKinnon now with it here. Cross ice pass. It's broken up in front. Here's Landeskog back out for McKinnon now. McKinnon with it now. Here's McKinnon out to Taves. Taves with it now. We'll get it out to Manson. Trying to poke it behind Avalanche. Just trying to keep it in the zone. Cut off down behind the net. In front. And it's turned away there as he was cut off. Put away. Shot by Manson as it's kicked out of the zone by the Lightning. Woo. Oh, man. It's getting intense. Here comes Lehkonen as he snaps it. Here's a quick pass. And shot by Kadri. Almost off. Shot. Rebound. Puck loose. And Vasilevsky covers it up. Oh, no. Hold on. Kadri thinks it's in. Kadri thinks it's in. Hold on. Kadri might have scored. The Avalanche might have won it. They did. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We got the official word. Hold on. The Avalanche are convinced they've won yet. Hold on. Kadri with the shot. It did. It went in. It went in. The Avalanche scored. Number 91 comes through huge. The Avalanche win game 4. They have a goal. It's been confirmed. The Avalanche win. The Avalanche win in overtime. The Avalanche win. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. God, that sucks. I wish I would have had a better call on that. Oh, man, that is so unfortunate. Bronco Bill, please take it away. I need to calm down. I need to calm down.
Jeremy,
Jeremy,
hold on. Listen to me. Take a deep breath. You could not call that because no one saw it.
I didn't see it. I lost complete control of it.
I'm watching live TV. I didn't see it. I know you didn't see it. That was an amazing, and let me say, who scored the goal?
Nazem
Kadri.
Nazem Kadri scored it, coming back in his return game and making an impact in a very huge way.
Oh, my.
Avalanche win it. They go up 3-1 with the chance to come home to Denver, Colorado Friday night to hoist the Stanley Cup.
I got to say one thing to everybody who's watching, everybody who's chiming in on the chat. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for
I am
chiming
so lightheaded.
in. But
it's
I have
funny.
to tell
I can't
you,
even stand up right
Jeremy and I are exhausted. We are exhausted. But we're going to do our best to bring you the post-game show, which is what we'll do.
I need some water. I'm so lightheaded. I'm so light. Look, you see how red my face is right now?
Yeah. We need to regroup. That was game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals repeated. Oh my gosh, that was. I don't have words. I really don't have words, except that the Avalanche somehow, some way.
Thank you, Romaldo. Thank you very much. Catch us up here Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Friday night.
When the Avalanche tied up in the third period and made it 2-2, they realized, okay, we have a chance. We are now equal. Somehow, some way, they found their legs. They found their chemistry. They found their passing. They found their game plan. They found whatever it was. And in overtime, oh
was awesome,
my
Avatar.
gosh, Nazem Kadri, the guy with the injured thumb, the surgical repair thumb, June 9th, or was it May 9th? Something like that. Anyways, he comes back.
June 4th. That was his last game.
Game winner. What an incredible thing, babe.
That was a huge win. Huge win. I cannot overstate the look in the Tampa Bay Lightning's fans' face right now is defeated. Oh, yeah, here's Avatar. Ended Tampa Bay's home winning streak of 8.
Yep.
Historic.
Well, let me remind Avatar that we had a road win streak of 7 in a row that was snapped in game 3. So it's only poetic that we end theirs in game 4.
In Canada, we are bred a different way. Way to go, Kadri. Absolutely. I mean, well, Canada's a birthplace of hockey, Richie Rich. It's the birthplace of hockey. Absolutely. Of course, you guys are built different. You guys, here's what happens in Canada. The minute that a baby is stood, they go to here's what happens. They go down to the local shop and they buy that toddler a pair of skates. And then they come back home. They lace up the skates on their just newly walking son and they put him immediately out on the ice. And he starts to learn how to ice skate immediately as they learn how to walk. That's exactly what happens.
I got to show this. Ted says, thank you, Ted, for predicting Colorado will win tonight. Hey, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, man.
Absolutely.
Whatever it takes. See, I get the new gear, Bill, and it just all changes.
Well, yeah. You got to change. You got to change.
Okay, all right, Richie Rich, you would know.
You got to change
booties.
what isn't working.
No booties, straight to skates. Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Was that a game of the ages or what? I mean, yeah. Colorado came out sluggish. First period, down 1-0, then they tied it 1-1, then down 2-1, tied 2-2. Hold
on. Let me change something here. Okay, let's bring it up since somebody got to saw it. Okay, there's the final. 3-2 Avalanche win. There we go.
Okay.
All right. We'll remove that. Sorry. Nobody got to see that. There. I didn't even change the score. I was so excited.
Like I was saying is, we trailed this entire game and we tied it up when we had to in the third period. And then in overtime, to me, the Avalanche played like they said, okay, this is our game.
No, you can't write this.
They played solid. They played defense. They played
goalie. They got back to their domination hockey in the opposing zone. They got back to it. They dominated the Tampa Bay Lightning in that overtime period.
Tampa Bay had no chance. Tampa Bay looked weak in that overtime.
They did. They looked tired. They looked gassed. I don't know. I don't know. I said it was a soul crusher, but I'm starting to think that the soul was just taken out of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Okay. So Friday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central.
No, 6 Mountain, 7 Central, 8 Eastern.
Whatever. I'm in the Pacific time zone. That's all I care about. Anyways, game 5, Colorado, chance to win at home. Oh my gosh! Do you think that the state of Colorado, let alone the city of Denver, is going to be anything but burgundy and blue?
Dude, Ball Arena is going to be so loud that nobody is going to have a intact eardrum in their ears by the time they walk out of that arena.
You better put in earplugs deep.
Yes, because if not, your ears will be bleeding the minute you leave the arena.
I heard today that if Colorado won tonight, which they did, that the tickets, the mid-range tickets for Game 5 at Ball Arena would be an average of $1,200. Would you pay that price?
Yes.
Sitting right now, would you pay that price?
Yes, I would.
I would too. I would too. I would love to be in that atmosphere. Absolutely.
If anybody doesn't, then they're not a true Avalanche fan. That's how I see it. To be honest with you, let's see. Here we go. They have not even released the tickets for Game 5 yet.
No, but it's gonna be an excess. In my opinion, it's gonna be an excess of, well, Game 1 was an average of
Game 5. Here we go.
$950 or $1,000.
You're right, Bill. Cheapest ticket is $1,100 for Game 5.
There you go. And that's nosebleed. But you know what? I would pay that to be there. Are you kidding me? To see Nathan McKinnon, Gabriel Landeskog, Cale Makar,
there are.
I mean, come on.
There are some tickets in the 300 level that are $1,500 a piece.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. There's tickets in the 300. There's tickets in 300 level that are $1,700 a piece, and then it only climbs going there. I'm curious. Section 146 here, $5,000 a piece,
and I guarantee you it will be sold out.
That's right on the glass. Oh yeah.
Well, it's just like the Super Bowl. Think about this, Jeremy. This is the Super Bowl of hockey.
Yep.
It's not one game that wins it, but it's a series that wins it. This is Super Bowl of hockey. You're going to pay premium to be where you want to be. This is I want to be where other people are. I mean, these are stars coming out here. I would not be surprised at all to see Russell Wilson at this game. I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's put this in perspective. This year we welcomed in a new team into the NHL, the Seattle Kraken.
Sure.
Opening night tickets for the Seattle Kraken in their home opener were $1,300 a piece for nosebleeds.
Okay.
So,
well, you know why?
That's what we're looking at.
It's the inaugural season. If you want to come and see our team, you're going to pay what we want to, what we need to get.
And when I looked at those prices, because
organization going, yes.
Not only that, to mention that Jerry Bruckheimer and company spent nearly $6 billion just to bring the Kraken to Seattle. You're going to want some what we call ROI, or return on investment.
Right.
So that's the way you get that back.
Absolutely.
But to be fair, but that was opening night, and I lived in Seattle at the time when they were up there, and I thought about going, and I was like, these are Stanley Cup prices. And I was right. Sierra might sing the anthem Friday night. That would be cool if she did.
That would be cool. That would be.
She better.
That would be awesome. Tell you the truth,
that would be the most Denver thing ever.
Absolutely. To see Russell Wilson in the stands, whether he's in the press box or just in a regular stand or whatever, and just going, "That's my girl," or "That's my wife," whatever, and have Sierra. Oh, come on! You don't tell me that wouldn't pump up the fans and the players. Come on, that would be great.
Let me give some thanks to our wonderful viewers here. Naveen, thank you. Annie Woodle, thank you very much. Caleb Schaefer, Angela Cherry, Scott Silverthorne, Tyrone King, Rudy Jesse Perez, Ronald MCG. There's 5 more there. Carol Watt, thank you very much. Thomas Potter, Debbie Tafoya, Taylor Johnson, Romaldo Flores, Glendon Cardinal, Terry Foster, Jose Santana. Thank you guys very much for turning out. We almost had cracked 100 concurrent viewers.
That's awesome.
Towards the end of that.
Everyone that tuned in tonight, thank you
Thank you guys so much.
It means
we'll be back here to do it Friday night.
Absolutely. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And Jeremy, it's up to you, man.
Absolutely, guys. We'll see you back here Friday night, Ball Arena, Game
Let's
5.
Get it done. Find a way.
The Colorado Avalanche will come home with the chance to submit their legacy in immortality, ladies and gentlemen. If they win Friday night, the Colorado Avalanche will be Stanley Cup champions. Good night.